Hello, folks. Welcome back to Cyberpunk 2087. We are back 2 weeks in a row. Go us. 2 weeks in a row.
They said it was never possible.
Yeah, they said it would never happen, but it has. We're going to be doing I think we're going to be chasing Harpy this time around. I think this is going to be very, very interesting. So I'm going to hand it over to John, and whilst he's doing that, I'm going to get our player portraits up. So there we go.
All right. Let me just adjust my camera slightly. There we go. All right, Chooms. Welcome back to Night City 2087. We have just jacked out of Elflines Online, thankfully. We are no longer in the fantasy world, especially a fantasy world where cheating is involved. And we are on the hunt for the Harpy, one of the people in Frank's journal, or one of Frank's proteges, just like Slink, and is also connected to Fuji-san very much directly. The last time you guys touched elbows with the Harpy unintentionally was whenever you guys were at the nightclub, the Lion's Den, and he was trying to go after a target that was in there, and he scraped everybody's phones and agents in there. You guys, thankfully, because of some stuff that Slink did, he wasn't able to scrape your phones. So that was the last time you really had any kind of interaction with him. You didn't know till after the fact that he was in there. But now, Slink, with some very good rolls in our last session, was able to triangulate his exact location, the Harpy's exact location. And now we are on our way there. Stephen Warowitz, we're going to fast forward a little bit. He provided you guys with an aerial vehicle. He has the means and the capabilities to do that. And after everything that you guys have done, he's absolutely over the moon and elated. He got exactly what he wanted. He wanted to play some games with some people, and that's exactly what he wanted. And so he's ready to give on his end. And so he has provided you guys with this aerial vehicle here.
Nice.
We were in were we in Westbrook or Watson? I forget.
Westbrook.
I think it was
Westbrook.
Watson.
Yeah.
Well, it was Watson's a rundown of state.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. Sometimes
we
I
were
forget.
in Watson.
Where we were in
Watson.
We were in
our
Watson.
lab was in Watson. Yeah.
Our lab was in Watson.
Yeah.
The white circle you see on the map is where we were on the lab.
But Paraiso Estates is in Westbrook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there you guys are. You guys, a little bit of a note about aerial vehicles. There are aerial vehicles in Cyberpunk. We know that, even though we didn't really get to interact with it in the video game. It is something that is in the world of Cyberpunk, and that requires basically like an air traffic control. There are lanes, there are highways, and there are thoroughfares where aerial vehicles go through. If you stray off of the path, you stick out, the police will be right on you, because there's been a lot of accidents, of course. And when an aerial vehicle crashes, it falls to the ground and kills a bunch of people unintentionally. So it's a very serious thing. Your characters know this. You guys know exactly how it is. It's just like when you have a driver's license, you know to stop at a red light and stop at a stop sign and all that stuff. So you guys, your characters know the etiquette of aerial vehicles. So the main thoroughfare to getting to Pacifica, which is where we have located the Harpy, if you want to know the exact location, it's actually right here. It's this unmarked area off the coast of Pacifica. The thoroughfare and lane goes right over Dogtown. So it's over Dogtown airspace. And
nice.
You know,
let's hope we don't get shut down.
There is a longer route that goes like up and around. But once you get to like right here, you still kind of have to go past like this whole area is Dogtown airspace anyway. You know,
we don't want to do that. Yeah. I think it's well, isn't there like near the coast is is Pacifica, and then inland the stadium is Dogtown, and like that bit
Yeah,
is
that's how-
As far as I know, I think this is Dogtown right here.
No,
I think that's
in
the
the
gym.
game.
Yeah,
This
well,
is
yeah.
Dogtown.
Is this Dogtown?
Like this, yeah, this
Yeah,
the
it's inside.
stadium
Oh,
is
okay.
the bar guest HQ.
I think
Excuse me.
So,
I think it does go beyond like further down here, which it hasn't actually
It does,
drawn.
yeah.
It's not just
this is the as studied this is the GIM, this is the gym, the general.
That's
mall.
right. Yeah. That's the mall. Yeah,
Voodoo
I
Boys.
was looking at the map wrong then. Okay. So yeah, either way, you
That's
guys
right.
have to come through this area. You could go off the coast. You do know that the Coast Guard, the Night City Coast Guard, watches the waters and the airspace over here too. There is a thoroughfare that goes over here, but they would rather you go when you're going up this area. They want you to go through the canal in case there's any crashes that you'll just fall into the canal. Excuse me.
I think I'd vote for going. We're not doing anything illegal right now, so we're just traveling to this place over here. So
Yeah,
we'll do what
way
we're
back,
told,
we'll
right?
probably have to take the long way around.
Yeah, man, way back.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Question is,
We
who's
don't-
flying?
I will say
Who
this:
can fly?
we don't. Well, it does it itself, I assume, but I don't want to be crash landing in Dogtown. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's one thing I don't want to be doing. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Is it still like 2077 Dogtown? Like, is it still is? I don't know what's happened in the years since. Like,
Eh,
What do we know
He's
about
frozen
Dogtown?
in a dance move there.
I know you're like.
He's like,
oh right, yeah, frozen. I just I wonder why it's on that.
What is love?
Yeah. Getting very excited.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Fair,
Yeah,
baby.
Dogtown has largely been the same over the last 10 years. As far as you guys know, your characters, I don't think, will have visited Dogtown. It's a very volatile place, especially after the events of 2077 and Phantom Liberty. So the security is tighter in all. They kind of, the only real change is the Voodoo Boys have less and animals have less control of Pacifica, and Bargest has way more influence in the area
Okay.
because they realize that just this area is not enough for them to have control of. They need to have control of the general outer area as well and have some kind of influence. So the events of 2077 can't happen again.
Mhm.
so I'm guessing V destroys the Voodoo Boys, and then this is why Bargas like moving in, because they're like on the low ebb sort of a thing.
Well, they took
What's the news?
the path of least resistance, which is, they just beat them up enough to let them know, like, hey, we're the big dog in town. And the Voodoo Boys,
Okay.
they're not really a violent gang. They're a bunch of tech heads that act like they're violent and hard, but they're really not when it comes down to it. And the animals respect power. So, that was easy to broker. You bang a few heads and they're like, okay, they're the power in town. And that's it. So there's kind of this like, you stay in your territory, in your turf, and we're just going to be around and you report to us. So Bargest are basically like the most powerful gang in Pacifica in 2087. Unsurprisingly, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So, Theo's driving then, or is it automated?
that's up to you.
Okay.
There is an
I
option.
think
Automated
the
videos.
path the code.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is an
It would be
automated
best.
option. You could do autopilot, and it basically takes the main thoroughfares that way.
Yeah,
Um,
I would do that.
you can do that.
Yeah, but
Be
you have
ready
to
to
help just in
take
case something
over.
goes off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to take over if shit hits the fan. Like, what's it like in here? Is it like pretty nice? Like, has Steve got a nice AV? He's got some champagne in there, or is he just rocking the?
Yeah, no, his
Red
AV
vehicle.
has all the amenities. It's a luxury corpo AV. It has drinks. It has music. It has projectors on the windshields that change your environment. So you're flying over a different city. You can put a different city in. You could be over Tokyo. You could be over, Paris, as long as the autopilot's on.
I think we should probably just look outside to make sure it's all. But I'll share out some drinks though. I'll press like the champagne thing button, so the glasses come up like on the side.
Exactly. You hear a humming as it makes your cocktail. If you want champagne, it does that for you, and it comes out of the sides.
Oh.
Hell yeah, been a long day.
Slink's kind of got the journals out and is kind of doing it like looking at it again and like, all right, what can kind of reviewing before what she knows about the harpy before she heads in.
Yeah, sure. Let me just pull that up actually. Excuse me.
Kind of reminding everybody, potentially dangerous hacker. We've had issues before.
Also, on the way, I'd be making sure, is it the Voodoo Boys that I've had dealings with Hexbit? Like, is it their sort of patch that we're heading to, or a completely different group?
This is their area, but you're not going to their location.
All right.
Also,
good, yeah.
wasn't he acting on his own? Like, the Voodoo Boys really pissed off at him for coming after you. Like, I swear that was the thing. Like, he was acting on his own. Like, he wasn't supposed to be chasing after you, and they told him not to.
Oh yeah, but just whether I've got any sort of cred with them, or I could like.
Oh sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like if we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one voodoo boy that had issues with you has I believe was taken care of.
He's done.
Pretty permanently.
Yeah.
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 He was known as
That's
the
the old one.
Cerberus in Frank's journal. That was the first journal that you found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and they got me a brand new cyber deck from that.
yes, exactly. Yeah. So remember, you're going through Frank's journal in your notes. You remember that the Harpy is a fast-moving thief, and just from the history of what they've done, they're kind of like a smash and grab data raider. And that's exactly what they did at the nightclub. That's presumably what they're doing for Fujisan. Fujisan needs some information on people, and they're like an information broker for Fujisan. It doesn't mean that they're a Fujisan agent. It just means they're a Fujisan asset. And that means that they could be protected. You're not sure. You don't know exactly the extent of how connected they are. Although them being all the way over here in Pacifica and not in a Fujisan corporate zone, I think says enough.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. You're on your quest to find more journals, Slink, to uncover what this whole thing is with Frank. And you're on the hunt for the Harpy.
Yes, we are.
So in the back, I'll be helping Slink sort of collect any data that she's trying to do. And also, is it Slink? Is it worth us doing any countermeasures against Harpy? Like, I don't know how your net running stuff works. Like, can we make like viruses or something? I don't know.
I mean, yes and no, because whatever you come up with, they kind of we're able to kind of counter on the fly. Although, and Slink has got an idea. She's actually gonna call go over to Aura. Aura, I'd like you to design something for me. Something we can plant on Harpy after we've dealt with him.
What did you have in mind?
I want to create a black ice that will, to a degree, replicate what you did on the net the other day. I want it to look like they've developed a program to kind of search for and pull data, and that the incident the other day was them running a test on it.
Can you be a little bit more specific about what you mean about the other day? Many things went on.
That's just fair. when we
Which is
were,
fair, yeah.
and just out of character, I believe it was when Aura, got my account banned. That was when we were, on the way from the church to Steve's place. Yes, or no,
Yeah.
it was while we were at the church getting ready to head to Steve's place, and we had to toss the phones and leave.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
What was she trying to access again?
So she was trying to find data on the darknet about the harpy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
that's
both
right.
there, and
And then, but then she went a little overboard,
yeah,
and
went
my
ham
account got locked. And Slink's kind of assuming that the quote unquote who of the Hacker Society.
yeah, Netwatch.
Yeah.
Wow.
When
Our dear friends
Either-
Netwatch, we're going to be after them. So it's part of the reason why we had to get the hell out of Dodge.
So you're wanting to plant a smoking gun on Harpy for that
Yeah,
incident? is
basically.
what yeah.
We've seen
you can
enough
do
of
that.
Harpy's code that we could kind of mimic some of the signatures, more or less.
Good idea. Might get Netwatch eyes off us.
what I can attempt to do
Good
is to duplicate the signatures and code using the various ports and IP addresses that the Harpy enjoys using. I found a pattern while we were playing Elflines Online that matched the dark web search, and then she busts out this thing in front of you, what that we found on the blacknet.
Yeah.
The same signatures are there and they match. It seems that the Harpy finds comfort in using the same signatures over and over again.
It's pretty common. In our work, it does help to have a signature for you to get more work in the future. Yeah, let's set that up, and get ready to kind of plant it on them after we take care of them. Don't launch anything live until we are certain we're going to get them, because we can't risk them knowing what we're up to.
Very well. I can also use this signature to search for traces of the Harpy if we are able to triangulate their location specifically.
Right, just
Sound
let's take it. Remember, take it slow. We don't want to get any unwanted attention, because and she kind of says it like almost like reverently, with like, because of like it's scary. Like, Night Watch is not something we ever want to encounter.
I'm going to send.
I
I send
understand.
Docker text on his agent back there. I was going to say, out of all the contracts we did when I first got to Night City, did you ever think we'd end up babysitting two absolute fucking nerds of this stature? I'm not going to send that. I'm just at the front with like my feet on the thing in front. I'm just like sipping my drink.
Says a guy that's just come out of augmented reality online.
You're a nerd now.
And we're the nerd.
Yeah, I mean, like,
you're one of us.
One of us.
One of us.
Yeah.
I just send back rolling eye emoji with saw text back.
Yeah.
Remember that nerd shit? Not even once.
Nope.
Yeah. So why don't you guys give me an electronic security, and Darby, you can give me a basic tech. Basically, what kind of device are you guys going to be using to get this signature down, or do you want it just to be hard coded into Aura and use her as a device?
I have the
Is
spare
that
cyber
everyone,
deck.
or is it just the other two, just Darby and Slink?
Well, I don't know. Do you have any tech knowledge that you can help them with?
No, well, you said I need you guys, so I wasn't sure.
Oh.
So I was just checking.
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
I'm smart,
Um,
but I'm not that tech savvy. I got no levels in it.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna put a couple points of luck in this to be safe. I also I do have my old cyber deck, which I can wipe
Mm-hmm.
and have it prepared to either load into theirs or load up some of their signatures onto it. In fact, I think we load some of their like kind of signature programs onto my spare cyber deck after we wipe it.
Okay, sounds good.
Good.
Yeah, Darby, you start taking apart the old cyber deck, and you start messing with some components and making sure that if anything, if it ever gets compromised, that it would just fry itself, just as a safety measure. And then you're boosting the antenna on the cyber deck.
Yeah.
Okay, that is
I got
19 after +2 luck, MI4.
Yeah, and
I got a total of 30.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Jesus.
so yeah, the cyber deck is like bulletproof. Like it's perfect. It's exactly what you need it to do.
It smells better than the one that Slink uses.
Yeah, I mean it's basically a walking radar machine now. The way that you want to use it,
Nice.
and then it's a chameleon. It can turn into whatever you need it to be. And with a 19, you and Aura working together, Aura jacks straight into the cyber deck, and you just see code flashing in front of her face, and you just see lines of code flying across your screen, and you can see her grabbing specific codes, labeling them as Harpy Alpha, Harpy Beta, Harpy Theta, and putting them all into the cyber deck. And you basically have a detection machine for the Harpy that will leave black ice and a virus in the Harpy signature.
Nice.
It'll look like the Harpy made it, and the Harpy did it, and the Harpy was involved with it.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna be like, you kids having fun back there? You're all good? I'm on like my third Long Island iced tea, just chilling out. It's like,
I mean, like, don't forget to drink some water.
Landing.
yes,
Don't
mother.
forget to drink some water.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I'm just passed out because we haven't slept for like a while now.
Yeah, it's a long session, isn't it?
This is the same day, isn't it?
It's the evening now, yeah. Into like the.
It was the evening, and we were instantly made to play an MMORPG.
But this
right.
is the same day that we fought the that you guys had to go through the trial.
Yeah.
This is still that same day.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, that was the morning. Yeah,
that was
Jesus.
the morning. Then you played some elf lines, and now we're going to Pacifica.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
What a
I'm
day.
sleeping.
What a day.
Yeah. So, you guys, as you pass this like blue section on the map here, this is a standard checkpoint in the thoroughfare leading to Pacifica. Since Pacifica is a very volatile place, they just do a checkpoint. NCPD does checkpoint here, and it moves pretty quickly. They pick like the 5th vehicle in a line. So North, why don't you roll me a d6, and hopefully you don't get a 5 or a 6.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, they just wave you by, and you guys just pass through this checkpoint. And now, when you're over here in Pacifica, right before you get here, the autopilot lets you know that it's going to disengage, because there are no routes for Pacifica that are programmed into any of the modern AVs. Here, you'll have to fly manually.
Okay.
It's got the best flying stat.
I've got best vehicle.
Cleo, hasn't it? Yeah.
There is a specific aerial vehicle one.
Vehicle?
I mean, I'm
pilot
best
air
at
vehicle,
aerial
8.
vehicle tech. Well,
I've got 8 in that.
Aerial
I also
vehicle
got
tech.
8.
Aerial vehicle tech is what it is.
Yeah, I've got a 7 total,
so I got 8.
which is just my stat.
Right, so it's
Basically,
not
yeah,
the pilot
so-
air vehicle, it's air vehicle tech.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. It is
flying.
pilot air vehicle. You're right.
Oh, right. I see. Yeah. I
Yeah,
was going to
yeah,
say that.
Mine's
makes
8.
sense. So, yeah, go for it. Okay.
Who would have thought you needed to have some points in fly AV this early?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're gonna fly an AV, right? All right,
Let me
North.
fly it
Heal
with my
all?
it will be
Last session?
beautiful.
We've not rested
Please
yet,
don't.
so
No one has rested. I'm gonna give you an -1 to your flying capabilities.
okay.
So who's flying?
Is that for the Long Island iced tea or just
Guess that'll be
because
me,
he's
yeah.
tired?
Guess that'll be me, yeah.
Let's look into it.
All right, roll it.
Oh, okay.
I do
Yeah.
also actually have an 8 in pilot air vehicle.
So rules as
you can
written.
just-
Rules as written. If you have a
Jesus, look at
base of
that.
a 10, then you don't need to roll for basic stuff.
So that's 14.
All right, yeah. With the 14, you have control of the AV. You're not doing anything spectacular. You're just flying in straight
13,
lines.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. It's perfectly fine. You're not in any danger or doing any crazy maneuvers or anything like that. You do see Dogtown to your left as you're coming into Pacifica. What route would you like to take?
First of all, I had a broken leg on my critical injuries, but that was virtual, so I'm guessing I'm walking around okay, and I'm just a bit stiff down on my left leg.
Yeah, it's all psychosomatic. It's not real.
Okay, so I can delete that. And, okay.
Yeah, no critical injuries,
okay.
nothing.
Path of least
That's good.
resistance, the most legal way possible. I'm not here to cause trouble until I get there. So yeah, I'm just gonna go where all the traffic is going, down past Pacifica. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Yeah, so they have you going up this marina area, but then once you get to the marina, you kind of have to make like a sharp turn this way. And then you come around here, and there's a lot of like desolate area here. And once you get into this area, you start getting an indicator on your aerial vehicle that you're being targeted.
Probably just a lock on from Dogtown. They're just scanning us, making sure we're okay. Can
Keep an eye
we
out
get
for
a
any
feed
kind
on
of
where that
weapon.
is?
No, you're just
Get an
getting
eye out.
you're getting a manpad targeting. Basically what is a goddamn acronym? Manpad acronym.
Was it SAF?
A man portable air defense
like a-
system.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, we're on a legal route. We're not doing anything spectacular, so you know it's fine.
You know, I can see
I'm
a
guessing.
gang
I don't.
pointing at us. Would I be able to...
I doubt Barghast are gonna like be shooting people out the sky willy nilly, but like, and the Voodoos definitely wouldn't. So, 6th Street maybe, but they're all the way over there. So I'm not really too. No, I'm not too.
I'm
bothered
gonna
about this.
be ready. I imagine that alarm is something that we could hear.
Yep.
And since we've kind of done our work over here, I'm gonna kind of head up to the front to see if there's any to be ready to engage any kind of anti-weapon defenses this thing might have.
Defensive measures or countermeasures.
Yeah.
Yeah, all aerial vehicles come with flares. Especially
Okay.
luxury ones, you know, defense is the best offense in Night City.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna be
there are
ready to trigger
countermeasures.
that if it comes to it.
Okay. So you guys have a lock on to your vehicle and everything's fine. The lock actually dissipates. So whoever was probing you has lost interest.
Is it because we didn't run?
Yeah, maybe they were just checking you out, but you're not too sure. One could never know. But as you're flying around Pacifica, you're seeing a lot of broken down buildings. You're seeing a lot of half-constructed buildings, as Pacifica was supposed to be a paradise for corporates and the higher end of society. But because of petty squabbles between corporations and all kinds of other bullshit, construction never continued. So you're seeing the bones of a place that was supposed to be a beautiful area is now just a desolate kind of like a wasteland. where people hang out. It's almost a combat zone. It's too close to Night City to actually be a full combat zone. You have heard the news where Night City police will come and raid the area just to clean out some spots, but rumor has it, you know, from the streets, you guys know that Barguest and NCPD kind of have like a truce with each other, that Barguest cleans up Pacifica and NCPD doesn't come in and mess around. They might patrol the area, but they let Barguest do what they do. So as you guys are flying, you fly over your location and it's plain to see exactly where you're going to go. It's a place that looks like this.
John's so upset we didn't get blown out the sky. It's like,
Hey.
oh, a cool moment.
There's always
Good
a
end to the
chance.
day.
There's always a chance.
There's always the trip back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. That's not a small complex, is it?
Yeah, you guys are flying over the Pacific. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me get a streetwise check from all of you. Either streetwise or local expert. Local expert, Night City.
What did I roll? So I'm not gonna know shit.
No, nothing.
Yeah,
Nada.
there's not a spot that you would go to.
Oh right, yeah, I'm not okay.
Local
11.
Where do you find local expert?
It should be a knowledge.
Okay.
Knowledge
Okay,
is
no,
for local expert.
Streetwise.
Getting all my tens.
Better.
Social skills.
I
near the
got
bottom.
20.
Oh, do I even need to roll?
Oh,
You could always get a
more the
30.
merrier. Yeah.
I don't think
but
so. But let's. If this
I
is a
just don't
10, I'm
like
gonna be
using all of my
furious.
10s out the gate like this.
Yeah, same. So I didn't want to roll. That's
There
a
you
hard
go.
roll. 11.
11.
Like it's a
I wanna
conscious thing
use
that you can save them if you don't roll them.
Exactly.
That's
It's
just
like
math.
when you have a rugby game, you wear your lucky socks. Somehow they
That's just
work
math, man.
only when you win.
Yeah.
if not, they're in the bin.
So, Darby, you're the only one that really rolled high.
Oh
Yeah. 20. in
Yeah,
total.
so
Even though I've
Darby.
only got a 2.
So, Darby, because you came from a floating city yourself, you're pretty well versed in the marina areas off the coast. Maybe not inland on Pacifica, but anything on water, you know, you're pretty familiar with. This is called the Pacific Arcology. Specifically the Pacific Arcology ruins, because this was supposed to be a place, a hub for people to live in. It was supposed to be way more beautiful. It's dilapidated and broken down, and it's the bones of a structure that was supposed to be an amazing place to stay. But now it's a desolate wasteland called Pack Arc by the locals. And you've only been here a few times when you were a kid with your parents, because they did some shopping at the night market there. But the only thing you remember is your parents telling you, like, stay close, don't stray, don't touch anything, don't look at anybody, and make sure all your pockets are zipped up, make sure there's no valuables on you, you know, stuff like that. This is the place where gutter punks are made.
Okay. I relate to the party. I recognize this from my times on the Drift Nation, this is a pretty ropey place, guys. Be careful. This is where the worst of the worst are. So keep your
So in
eyes
terms of living in
about.
shipping containers, you don't want to live here.
Yep. It's a bit worse than
Alrighty.
shipping
Well,
containers.
if Barbie says it's rough, then all right.
And I don't know if I've got any knowledge about where's best to land, but as little knowledge as I got, I'll probably say, like, try and keep away from the more populous places so that we're not attracting a load of attention.
Well, since you're a kid, you didn't land here. You know, you came by boat. anytime you visited here, so you're not sure what the landing etiquette is. But as you relay all this information to everybody and you guys are flying close a little bit, do you fly in the airspace? Do you hover just outside the city? What's your plan?
I'm thinking of setting down outside and then marching in just normally. An AV dropping down here is going to cause a lot of commotion.
Should we potentially leave Aura with it so that if things get dicey, she could fly in and pull her asses out the fire, so to speak.
Sounds good. Yeah.
I would be of the mind to have the AV take off and just do a patrol pattern or whatever away from us. Like, I don't know, a bird in the sky type situation, because we don't want somebody breaking into it.
Would that set off NCPD or Barguester Law, having the AV? They're just patrolling around this area.
Maybe, I don't know.
Roll a streetwise. Roll a streetwise.
Okay. 5 plus. I think it's quite high. Where am I? 16.
Yeah. So with the 16, you know that it is pretty suspicious that, if NCPD isn't suspicious of you, some other party would be. That it's, it attracts attention flying around and patrolling the same vehicle, coming around doing laps. Especially if it's not like an emergency vehicle or NCPD, it's just like a regular AV.
I like the idea of having your own standby. Like, that's a good idea, but like having it, burning fuel up there. No, let's have Aura in there. I get that. Let's have it land, and then we get out. We can go in as normal travelers, normal people, and we can find where this guy is.
Sounds good.
If we need to get out quick, you can swing by and up, so to speak.
Yeah.
My only concern was if people breaking into the AV, because I imagine it sticks out like a sore thumb right now.
But she can be ready to fly away if someone tries to break in. She's not just going to be sitting here waiting. If someone's trying to break in, right, Aura? Yeah. If someone comes, take off. Stay safe. Lock the doors properly, and if anyone approaches, just be ready to move away.
Would you like me to engage them in violence?
If they try to gain entry to the vehicle and you can't get away, then yes. But if you can just fly away, then no. Try not to.
Evasion over aggression in this case.
Yeah.
Until we request a pickup. If we need a pickup and it's dangerous, then do what you have to. But
we're better off.
We don't want to start off drawing to any more attention than we need to.
Very well, I understand. So the only question is, where do you want to land the aerial vehicle? How close do you want it to be? Do you want it in Pacifica? Do you want it to just go back to Warwick's estate? Do you want it to be just outside of the Pack Arc?
I think
I'll take direction.
I think a little further, actually, could we go a little kind of southwest, so past Pacifica, to past the area that's actually Pacifica? Because I think when you were talking about it, you were like, it was right on that corner there, right?
Yep. Let's look at a map.
So you think we're more south?
So it was like
you guys are right here.
Here, if I recall.
Yeah.
Here. So if we were if we landed right here, it'd be like a quick trip over, but we would have gone past them rather than actually land. If we land anywhere here, it'd make more sense that we're coming there. If we land past them and then we come back, it would make it less suspicious to people who are, to certain specific individuals on that island.
Well, just to let you know, this whole southern area is a combat zone. This whole area. It's unpoliced.
So trouble. We go out.
Who knows what's there. Pacifica's not much better, but maybe there's a place.
Let's stick to the the guided path that we're on, right? Sit down like a normal AV. Like this is some corpo visiting family out here, visiting, whatever, slumming it for a while. Have aura ready to go if needs be, but like, let's not be overly clever. I think we can be okay. Like we can just sit down here, and I think the plan we got is good. Like she can come pick us up if need be, and
let's go.
Okay.
Aura, stay safe.
So do you have a specific spot, like somewhere you're thinking?
Right
I imagine just like on this pier or something like that. Like, I don't know.
Probably. I mean, it's connected to the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's connected to the mainland. Okay, so on the mainland, about 100 meters in the mainland, and then we'll settle down there, and then walk the rest. In
Pacifica proper, or in this combat zone?
In Pacifica proper.
Okay.
In Pacifica proper.
Okay,
with there's not a normal flight line, but somewhere that would make sense for them to land.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you can leave the flight line to park, right? I'm assuming that's okay. Like with a couple of 100 meters, you can just park and be okay.
Yeah, this whole area doesn't have any routes, because NCPD doesn't care if people crash and burn here.
Okay, but let's just park it between two buildings. So like if I get two small buildings, it's going to fit. I'll scan it and I'll park it in between. So people can only approach the AV and aura from the front or the back. So they can't really, you know what I mean? It's that kind of a thing. It's hidden down there.
Okay, that's going to...
You just have to rise up, straight up.
Landing it between two small buildings, even if it's like wide enough for you to land, it's going to be a difficult maneuver if you don't have any skill. So
I'm doing it.
Of us just immediately crashing into an alleyway.
I'm doing it.
Can I give a hand with that?
It's a DV16, so we need a 17 or more from you to land it. Okay. Yeah.
I can't get that one without a 9, so
you could go into this open area. That would be a DV12, so you need a 13. So just like in this open area over here, it will be a little bit of a trek going back.
That's fine. Yeah.
Can I do a piloting check to try to help? Like co-pilot?
Yeah, but if you roll poorly, then you're hurting, not helping.
What's your reflex and stuff? Your air.
My reflex is 8, so it's my pilot air vehicle's 8.
Okay, just
same as mine. Let's do it. Let's do it together. It's fine. That's fine. Let's do it.
Let's just to let you know, since this is a luxury AV, it does have an auto land option.
Boom.
So
no, we got it.
There you
go.
I mean, I had a 12 to co-pilot.
17 and plus 2 is 19.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So you guys fly into this open area, or did you go between the buildings?
Between the buildings.
Okay. So
if I'm feeling confident coming down, I'm like, yeah, screw it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to come down between the buildings.
So right here, just between these two small buildings, it looks...
look around like,
Yep.
Oh, you little faith, huh? How's that?
You come down...
Like, nobody actually said anything to North. This was all in North being like, can I do it? I don't know. Theo's like, can I do it? I don't know. Yeah. And then he does it, and it's like, yeah, you all doubted me. I'm like, but
hell yeah.
Was there reason for doubt? Should we have been worried?
I know there's internal monologues.
To everyone else, we've just literally landed. Like, that's all it feels like.
Yeah, it's just like a completely normal landing. Absolutely, even me up front, I was just like, this was just a normal ass landing. Absolutely nothing to think about. On the inside, it's just like, yeah.
How about that? Got to earn the aviators, son. Got to earn the aviators. Got to be in there.
Let's hope Aura doesn't have to rescue us, because good luck piloting this by yourself out of this alleyway, but never mind.
I mean,
you're only going to go up. Yeah.
It's like up, and then you're good.
Yeah, like ascend.
It's the down that you have the trouble with, because getting close to the ground bit, which is generally something you're trying to avoid with a flying vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you guys land exactly where you want to be. It is in between two buildings in Pacifica. You did ruffle some feathers as you're landing, because there was like some people just hanging out in between those two buildings, and then they see this AV coming down. There's like trash and debris just flying all over the place. It's a loud, obnoxious noise as an AV just and winds down. And as the rotors wind down and the engine turns off, and I presume you all exit the vehicle.
Yeah.
I think we make sure we've got all of our
on either
weapons.
side.
Yeah, there's room to exit the vehicle.
We've all got all of our weapons sorted and we're ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm ready to go. Loaded for bear.
Yeah, you guys come out of the vehicle, and everybody all around just kind of like takes a look. People like onlookers come by; they'll just want to figure out what the hell was going on. They do see a luxury AV, and they're kind of looking in your direction. But anytime you guys meet their glances or their looks, they look away. They see who you are, they see how you're packing, and a lot of them they just don't want to get involved. And
I'm gonna wave. Can I wave one over? Like, hey. I point at them like.
The guy looks at you and he just points at himself. Me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, you.
He turns around and runs away.
All right. Anyone else want to make some money? Anybody else want to make some money or not?
A guy with 2 faulty cyber legs and graying hair and a cane hobbles his way towards you. He came out of the building from one of the side buildings, comes over to you and he goes, "The hell are you chooms doing? Causing all this ruckus."
Sorry to park on your lawn, man. Here. And I give him like 100 eddies. I'm like, can you watch this thing for me? I'll be back in a few hours. I've got some business to take care of. And keep this between me and you, right?
Theo, what is he going to do? He's more likely to have a heart attack watching.
I don't care. I'm helping out the local businesses. Shut up.
Oh, it's sick.
Is Aura staying with the vehicle, or she's coming with you guys?
Aura's staying with the vehicle and locking it up.
Yeah.
So that she can come get us if things go wacky.
The guy looks at the 100 eddies. He looks at you. He looks at Aura, and he's kind of dumbfounded with this whole situation, and he just shrugs. All right, Choom.
Thanks. Yeah, don't spend it all at once. All right. All right, we'll see you later. And then I was going to stride off towards the thing, and I'll say to Board. I say to Doc, "Hey, Doc, you gotta, it's how you blend in, man. You give somebody some money, you do things like here and there." I agree. Like coming down in the AV was probably blowing that whole plan to smithereens. But like at the same time, you got to try.
Before we step away from the AV, I just want to make sure that Aura like locks up the vehicles, and if there's any sort of diagnostic ports on the outside, like the vehicle, something that a netrunner like me could use to gain access to the vehicle, I'd like to try to see if she can't have those disabled for the time being.
She says, she basically explains to you how she can jack into the vehicle from the inside and close all those ports and just basically be dormant inside of the vehicle unless something alerts her.
Right. Yeah, that'll be good. And don't forget the physical locks on the doors.
I understand. I will lock all the doors.
Look, I'm paranoid, but come on now.
Well, I mean, out of character.
Do you want to make sure the car is nice and shiny before we leave?
I mean, out of character, Aura's kind of the brain space is kind of in the virtual, in the cyber. So, if the whole thing is secured from any kind of cyber thing, there is a chance, a non-zero chance, that she just completely forgets about actually locking the doors. And some dude with just a fucking pistol just opens the door, walks in.
You already told her to lock the doors once mid-flight, and she's aware that she's looking out for anything and to fly away as soon as danger's around. And if she can't get away, engage.
Or it's also excitable.
Let's give the GM maybe some routes to do some things.
But Doc, like if Aura's, she can now mother somebody else that's not me. That's fine. It's all good.
I
all
think
good.
it's just Slink's motherly instinct coming out.
It is,
She's just
yeah.
very protective. She's
Yeah.
growing warmer.
Someone's going to put a bun in that
Aura.
oven, and it's not going to be me. Or it might be me. I don't know.
Oh my word.
Like, okay. Anyway, let's go.
go
We're
kill
walking
something.
towards- like-
I love ending conversations in character. Like,
yeah.
Done.
We're
Done.
silent after Theo says that, and then we just walk
Yep,
off.
straight off. I just walk off. Brazen.
I don't think. I feel like Slinks managed to completely not hear that. Just completely like ignore it, but like on a like subconscious level, she just didn't even hear it. Doesn't want any part of that.
I'm still humming like Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins to myself as I'm going toward this place. Like, fucking, what a good park. Like, yeah, a pilot himself can do that shit. That's awesome.
So, by the way, don't ever worry about what the GM can do. I have all the power in the world.
That was a joke.
Already fucked up.
Yeah.
JoJo can do whatever he wants.
Oh man, I have so many machinations. You have no idea. So anyway, it is clear to you guys that it is a 20-minute walk to the Pack Arc from where you are, even though it looks like it's close by, but it may be a 10-minute or 5-minute vehicle ride, if you can catch a ride. So it's up to you. Do you guys just walk it, or what's the deal?
I probably, if there's a bus on the way in, that's like a good cover. I'll get on it. Yeah, fine. I'll go on the peasant wagon.
Yeah, there's no public transit.
We jump out this ultra luxury.
We'd either have to try to rent a car or steal a car.
Let's just walk.
Let's walk.
like
then.
There are like, you know, little shitbox cars that drive around where people give you rides, you know, you hop on, hop out kind of thing. It's pretty common in Pacifica. But yeah, other than that,
If there's one going by, I'll get everyone to jump in it. No problem. Like it's going to get us there quicker. It's fine.
Okay.
If there isn't, walk in.
yeah, you see a few of them driving by. Do you hail one down?
Yeah, I'll hail one down and get everyone together. Hey, let's jump in this. It'll shave off 5 minutes. Let's get in.
Where you headed, Chum?
Center of the what's it called?
Pack Arc.
Pack Arc.
Right.
Yeah.
Center of the Pack Arc, please. Statue in the middle, round about there somewhere. That'd be awesome.
Look, he looks at you up and down. Give me a human perception.
Alrighty.
Really nervous about all our weaponry.
Don't be gay. Please don't be gay. Please don't be gay. I'm sick of this shit. Please don't be gay. Okay. Oh, that was an 8. No, it's not 4.
He's gay.
14.
All right, 14. Yeah, with the 14, you can tell he's kind of sizing you up. Like, why the hell do you want to go there? He's looking at you. You know, your pistol's concealable, but depending on what weapons you guys brought, you guys have some weapons that are not concealed. Yeah, that's
tech.
yeah. So some of you guys look like you're loaded. So he's like looking you up and down and wondering if he's silently wondering if he should actually give you this ride.
I'm gonna say, look, I'm just here to show my pals a good time, right? We just got back from a job. We can't get back to the city right now. We need to go somewhere to drink. Do you know anywhere in there we can drink?
Oh, true. There's plenty of drink in there. You could
all right, 100
pretend
eddies,
you're a
take me
fish.
to the best bar you can. Dude, 100 eddies, take me to the best bar you can. And we'll leave it at that, all right?
100 eddies, I'll take you to the entrance, and that's about all I can do. Hold on one second. Give me 1 minute. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
God, this driver's like...
You're getting cheap on us? 100 eddies?
Yeah. Well, I thought 100 eddies to these people would be a lot of money. But, like, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
What do you mean, these people?
What are you?
I'm trying to think back to the game. Like 100 eddies is like 2 cans from the vending machine or something, isn't it? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'll probably give him like a 200 eddy tip or something.
Well, look at the book.
If it works, it works.
Where's the?
I think 100 eddies gets you like handgun and a combat knife, doesn't it?
I must tell you guys. So Steady and I are playing dark tide, and we got this massive horde mode coming at us, and we got all these Nurgle guys attacking us, and Steady is so getting into the universe. He says, I'll do my best Steady impersonation. I don't understand why we've got all these cultists everywhere. We should just exterminate the planet.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Yeah.
Like the chaos that happens in that dark tide. Like, why are they even bothering with the planet?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's just a wider story.
Yeah.
Actually, 100 eddies is enough for like 100 a heavy melee weapon or like
Oh, it's a great amount of money. Yeah, yeah. That's more money than he's seen in for a customer in a long time.
All right, fair enough.
Theo's been throwing around so much money that I forgot that 100 eddies is actually worth something.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 100 eddies is worth a lot to someone like him for sure. To the average person in Night City, it's a lot. It's like the equivalent of like $500.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But, you know, it does the job. So he looks at you, sees your money is good, and goes, all right, hop in.
Cool. I'm going to get in the front seat, shotgun. Call it.
Yeah, the windows are down because the AC doesn't work, of course. And you see him fiddling with the radio. It's a touchscreen radio, and he's going through the songs, and then he lands on one from Carrie Uridine and presses play. And you get to hear one of Daddy's songs that you've heard many times before. And he's just tapping on the steering wheel.
As for driving, I'll say, so you're a Uridine fan?
Huh? Yeah. I like him. He's got good stuff.
Awesome. Right.
Yeah. What about you?
He hates Carrie.
He's all right. I did used to really hate him, but like nowadays, his music's all right. He's okay.
Yeah, no, I like it. I think his newer stuff is better than his older stuff. His classic, you know, when he was in Samurai.
I agree. That's the only stuff I've heard. I worked this tour last year. I was a security guard last year in the Crystal Palace, so I worked that, and so I heard all the new stuff. Not much of the old stuff. He doesn't really sing any of the old stuff anymore.
Crystal Palace? No shit, Choom. I dream of going there one day.
Yeah, it's not really worth anything. It's more the person you got on your arm, and I look out the window wistfully, thinking of Himiko.
I'm gonna
completely detonated that entire thing.
I'm gonna roll a d10, and on a 6 or higher, Slink's gonna finally start to put this together.
There we go.
This whole family situation.
Oh shit! She's oblivious.
We'll see. Nope.
Nope.
Still doesn't. Still hasn't quite figured it out.
The cogs are turning, but nothing's happened.
There's like the hamster in there. Just
Hamster's taking a nap, guys. Hamster's taking a nap.
Yep.
All right. As you guys are,
they have the same name. That's cool. That's it. That's the end of that thought.
I guess Uridine a common last name.
Yeah. Weird. Moving on.
Yeah, so as you guys get closer, there's a little bit more traffic, and you can see the arcology in the distance, and the driver stops before getting to the entrance and says, all right, Chooms, I'm going to have to let you out over here. I don't want to have to sit through all that traffic just to get out of here.
All right, where's that bar you pointed out for?
Go in there, look for Lucky's.
All right, thanks. And keep listening to Uridine. He rocks. And I close the door and off I go into the night.
I will. And he just kind of looks at you guys a little and shakes his head, and then turns his vehicle around and drives off. And you guys join the queue of people going in and out of the Pack Arc. This is a really hustling and bustling place. You see that it's very packed with people coming in and out, people very close to each other. I think that just instinctively your characters are keeping their valuables close to them because there are prying hands.
Trick is to not have valuables.
I think we got that covered, to be fair.
Yeah. So as you guys get closer to the entrance, this is what you see.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Cool.
Before you is the Pacifica Arcology Ruins, locally dubbed as Pac Arc. If you didn't know where gutter punks were made, now you know. This is a destitute part of Night City where rock bottom isn't low enough. The stink of sewage invades your senses, and it is mixed in with the smell of mystery meat cooked by street vendors. A smile is hard to come by. A suspicious glance is more abundant. You hear the occasional cough from a seemingly sick individual, and you hear the crackle of a barrel fire keeping denizens warm. The distinct taste of gunpowder lingers in the air, mixed with the copper taste of blood. This is a place of violence waiting to bubble over at any moment, and you don't belong here.
I'm gonna whip out a surgical mask and just put it over my face.
Yeah, you guys walk into the Pac Arc, and there's just street vendors, people moving around. You see some people rolling dice on the ground. You see some areas where it looks to you that this place was supposed to be a beautiful corporate zone or place where corporates can live in paradise. But it's obvious that construction just halted, and then these guys just came in like rats and made their little colony here.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
This is yeah. All right. So we're looking for the harpy, right? So do we have a triangulated fix in this location from what Steve gave us on our agent?
I got a a lock on a location, but
I thought we could use the cyber deck to sort of trace him now, or was that not what we were doing?
I think it is up to Slink. Yeah, I think Slink is the one with the info on her cyber deck.
I'm gonna see if we can't. Let's see if we can't figure out where to look for.
Yep. Yeah. So you open up your cyber deck, and you immediately see a signature at a local area, and it coincidentally is Lucky's. It's the first bar that you can see. It looks like Harpy was there and messed with the vending machine that's there. He's left his signature, probably to get something free from the vending machine. But that looks like a place that they frequented many times.
I'm going to say to Slink. Okay, would you, long shot, but would you know this guy by sight at all, or by register on your cyber deck?
Well, he was at the. I wouldn't know him off site, but we might be able to find him from something with the cyber deck. But also, I mean, he was at the club at the
Lion's Den.
Lion's Den.
Darby saw his face.
Checking our agents.
Yeah.
I mean, Slink, can we maybe get some of the surveillance logs and see if we can get a facial ID on him?
I don't know that there's going to be surveillance logs here, but we can take a look.
All right, let's head to the bar. Let's do it.
All right, you guys are heading
just from the Lion's Den or whatever. So just so we know what we're looking for.
From the Lion's Den? I don't think we're going to be able to get that right now.
No.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
that would have to be on a hard drive somewhere.
You a picture, but
yeah.
I'll just be ultra perceptive and try and see if I can scan the room.
Yeah.
See if
There's no way to sense poorly.
I'll say like my initial plan here is to just hang out there and stake it out until the guy comes in. He's going to come in sooner rather than later, right? If this is a normal hangout spot. So
yeah, but the issue is I'm the only person who knows what he looks like. So I was trying to sort of dissipate that information to you guys, but I can't. So
we're relying on you.
We'll wait for him to come in.
Were there any distinguishing features that The Darby would have noticed on him.
Darby, roll a
Yeah.
concentration.
Concentration. That's not too bad, is it? 12. Please let me roll the dice. Thank you. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
19.
Yeah. Yeah, with a 19, you distinctly remember that he had a big cyber eye, like this whole part of his face was cybered out, kind of like Kano from Mortal Kombat. So this like corner of his face had a cyber eye. He had kind of a little bit of a hooked nose, and he wore a hoodie at the nightclub. He was probably the only guy wearing a hoodie at the nightclub.
Okay. I relay that information to the guys. Look for somebody with sort of half a face, cybernetic.
Yeah, I'll stand out here
Sort of eye
because no
and
one here has got any
yeah.
fucking cyberware. So
It'll be newer than probably most of what's here. They've been pulling jobs for for corpos. They probably have a little bit more cash to spare than the rest of the guys here. So they'll be a bit cleaner. They'll be a bit, shinier.
Yeah.
And they will be keeping, and their clothes will probably be a little bit cleaner.
Yep.
Being as they need to go fit in elsewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
yeah, as you guys are heading to Lucky's, it's a big green sign that says LUCK-E. And it looks like this was supposed to be some kind of information desk for the Pacifica area. The E is part of some other sign that was broken down. And now it's been like turned into a bar. You don't see anybody drinking from draft. Everybody's drinking from bottles. And you see them passing eddies to the bartender. The bartender just flipping bottles and passing them around. And you see the denominations are small denominations. It's cheap, rancid beer. Just the stuff that you like, Theo. But as you guys are heading
I'll
to
go,
their...
get a brosif.
Yeah, as you're heading towards there, one guy is kind of staring at you, and you notice that a lot of people are just looking at you. You stick out. You don't belong there. They haven't seen you there before. So even though visitors come and go here, they don't look as well as you guys look, And the one...
Maybe Darby fits in because of my personal grooming, but yeah. The other guys.
Yeah, so you guys are, and then the one guy is like looking at you, and he accidentally bumps into another guy right in front of him, and the other guy takes offense to it and turns around and looks at him and shoves him back and says like, watch where you're going. And then they get into a kind of like a little bit of a shouting match, and then guns are drawn and guns are blasted. They start blasting each other. It kind of like makes the crowd just go around them a little bit. It just widens the crowd around them. One of them dies, falls to the ground. The original guy that was looking at you gets shot to death. He falls limply on the ground in a puddle of his own blood. And everybody kind of just like looks, makes a little bit of a murmur, and then just continues on with their day as this guy just dies on the ground in front of you.
Damn, this is depressing. Get me to this bar. Fucking hell, man. Like, this is all right. Are we in the bar now? Are we anywhere near there?
Yeah. So you guys get to the bar, and the bartender says, "We got Brosif, or Brosif Light is in the vending machine."
Now, give me 3 brosifs.
All right. There'll be 3 eddies.
I give him 10. Thanks, man.
I don't have change, Choom.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Shit. Okay. He puts it away under the register. He actually just puts it in his pocket and pops 3 and just hands it to you guys.
I'm gonna say, do you I guess as a bartender, kind of cliche, but you see everyone coming and going, right?
Roll a conversation at a -2.
-2. Okay.
Yeah.
conversation is no, that's concentration. What am I doing? Oh, social skills. There we go.
Yep.
12. Okay, so it's 10 plus 16.
Okay. Yeah, with the 16, he says, "Yeah, it's part of the job, Choom."
Right. So let's say I want to give you a huge tip if you gave me info on somebody I'm looking to track down. How do you think that would work out?
I think that you'd probably put me in a lot of danger, Choom. And he never stops serving people. He's taking eddies and passing out brosifs as you guys are having this conversation.
The guy I'm looking for, I'm looking to get him out of here, so he's not going to be in your hair at all. All right, and he's not a big fish. I'm not down here on some sort of corpo bullshit. All right, I'm just here looking for a dude. That's it.
Yeah. So he's a nobody.
Yeah.
Why do you care so much? 5 eddies. Thank you.
To be honest, man, I got hacked into the other week, and this motherfucker was the guy who did it. So I'm looking to get some answers from him, essentially. But I'll do that away from here, and I'm sure you can see. I like open my jacket to show them the Malorian, and I point to my people around me. We're not exactly, hard up for this kind of work. All right. This guy fucked with the wrong person. So
If I had a dime or an eddy every time somebody fucked with the wrong person here in Pack Arc, I wouldn't be here anymore. Here you go, 7 eddies. Yeah, it's 7
hey,
today.
You play your cards right. You play your cards right. You might not be here anymore. And I point to my shit, my cred shit, you know.
You got a name, Choom?
Yeah, it's fine here.
All right, fine here. Who are you looking for?
I'm gonna describe. I'm not gonna say the word harpy. I'm gonna describe him like really, really well. I'm gonna call Darby over as well. Yo, Darby, get over here.
Yeah.
So we'll both
Yeah,
describe like the eye and the and all that sort of stuff, like what we've seen and stuff. He should stand out here. Like his chrome should stand out quite a lot. I think he's been, by the way, scamming your vending machine. Like he's been getting freebies out of there. That's how we tracked him down.
Link's keeping an eye on anyone approaching the vending machine. By the way.
Yeah, you just see normal people just operating the vending machine. What are you saying, Doc?
I'm scanning around just to see if there's no one like hidden away or anyone covered up jackets, hoodies. And then if they are, just try to get a better look of faces.
Roll a perception check, Doc.
Perception is not too bad, actually.
Hopefully.
I keep forgetting what my stats are because we have these long breaks.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm good at that. Oh,
hey.
Okay. That is a 19.
We got a new board.
19. Don't say that. Don't say
Yeah,
that.
but where's the curse going to go?
Yeah, the curse has to go somewhere.
I know it's not going to you, motherfucker. It's not from last week's evidence. So who's it going to go?
It might be over. Don't talk about these things. It only is good if this happens when we need it. But this might just be lull us into a false sense of security. And then when I need a decent roll, I'm just useless.
So yeah, Doc, you're being very perceptive. You're looking around. You're looking maybe not for something specifically, maybe looking for the same guy, but you're just noticing things that other people don't. And you're seeing a lot of these younger people that live in this arcology. At least like 80% of them are pickpocketing people. You just see them like, sneaking behind somebody as they're ordering something, and then just slowly, just nonchalantly taking an agent, running away. Some of them get caught. They get their arm grabbed. They pull their arm away and they run away and they run into the crowd. And it's really hard to find them because they're so small. So you're seeing a lot of pickpocketing happening, but you're not seeing any harpy.
just got my hand on my weapon a bit closer, just to maybe deter any pickpocketers coming for any of us.
You see the bartender scratch his head and he says, "So, I knew someone was scamming that goddamn machine. Can't have any nice things here in Pack Arc." So you think you have an idea who it was?
Yeah. But I know, we know the guy. We got a description of him. We know he lives here somewhere. And we know he frequents Lucky's. We know he uses that vending machine all the time. And we know he stands out here, which is the description we just gave you. So, if you can tell me who he is, maybe where he might be, there'll be, say, 500 eddies in it for you.
He looks at you. He looks at the... Do you pull out the 500 eddies or are you just telling him about it?
I'll pull out 200.
He looks at your money and he thinks about it for a second. And he turns to one of the other bartenders and he whispers something to them. They kind of nod their head. And then he says to you, "Come around to the side over here." You guys kind of move over to the side of the area where he's serving people, where it's kind of a little bit secluded. And he says, "Listen to him. The only people around here that have chrome on them are either Bargist, Voodoo Boys, or some other flavor of bad. So you're asking me to get involved with the wrong kind of people. But they don't usually frequent my area. If it's Bargist, they're usually in the tower." And he points up to this large Pacifica labeled tower here.
Mm-hmm.
They like to hang out there. It's nicer. The floors aren't filled with piss and blood. But the Voodoo Boys do come around here more often. And they've got chrome. They got the know-how. So maybe they know your guy.
All right. I say that's worth 250, but I have another 250 for you. I'm gonna give him my my cloaked number so he can ping me. He can't do anything with it. You see that guy here? Keep your eye open, both eyes. If you see him here, you ping me. I'll come pick him up. You get the other 250.
All right, Chum. You have yourself a deal.
All right. And I'm gonna take my bro sifs and thanks for the drinks. I'm gonna turn around and tell the guys what transpired. Well, not Darby, he was there, but everyone else.
Yeah. Before we part ways, I'll ask him, if I really wanted an Outlines fix in this dig, where would I go? Like a Preem establishment.
He looks at you with a confused look at you. Like, what the hell's an Elflines?
Yeah, Outlines.
Oh, such a nerd.
I imagine I'm close enough to hear this.
Yeah.
And I didn't go far. I wanted to kind of keep an eye on things, but it's like I'd turn and be gamer bar, the hardcore shit, where they might die.
He just doesn't know what the hell you're talking about. And he says, "I don't know, Chum. Sounds like some weird BD experience to me, but..."
All right, Chum. Anywhere around here where there could be a terminal that's capable of running advanced software?
He looks at you and he just laughs out loud. I didn't know you were a comedian, Chum. I mean, look at this place. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I got you. All right. Enjoy your 250. I'll
It was worth a shot.
Listen, I'll tell you this. If anything like that would ever exist, it's in the tower. All right. Bargist, clean that place up.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll be back soon.
Sling found that he was at an internet cafe. Do they know what internet cafes are?
Sorry?
He was logged on somewhere here. Like it wasn't like I don't think it was like a specific like a shop with like a registered IP kind of thing. It was just this is where somewhere in here is where he was logged in from.
It's Barghast or Voodoo Boys.
Yeah.
That is what we're looking at right now, and I think it's Barghast mainly because the last guy we found on that list was a part of the Voodoo Boys, and I don't think this Frank person
it'd be weird.
or whatever would have two people in the same area, just overlapping each other all the time. I think it'd be one person in that gang, one person in that gang, that kind of a thing. I don't know.
And he could kind of like to hedge his
Right.
bets.
Maybe.
The barman kind of corroborated that by saying most of the tech will be in that tower where Vargas as well.
I think that's our first stop anyway.
Yeah.
Most obvious
I'm
stop.
good.
They might be
Game.
covering him because he probably does work for him on the cheap.
I'll
Yeah.
get him out of that. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Out of game, John, do we know, is that like the Elflines interface that we sat on, is that different to a regular net running sort of suite?
Yeah, it's different.
Because would it be
It is different. Yeah, net running. The way net running works is there's this small device that's like pocket sized, that's like on you, and you can Bluetooth connect to a node. Back in the 2020 days, you needed a chair or like some way to. A chair would be like an amazing way to net run, but usually people would manually connect in the 2020 days. Now there's like Bluetooth technology and Wi-Fi and all that.
So there should be proper establishments or proper hardware to do Elflines.
Well, Slink would know that a net runner of Harpy's caliber probably has like an insane setup somewhere in here, If this is where they hang out and live, if this is where the signature came out of, then they have some kind of setup here.
Yeah, they've definitely they're definitely based out of here. They'll have, since if they seem to be a little bit more of a permanent fixture here, they will have an actual proper setup, more like probably even a little more aggressive than what I had back in our hideout. I tend to keep on the move.
As we're walking up to the tower, I want to put my arm around Slink and I'd be like, I don't think we discussed, what do you want done with this guy? Are we just popping him and leaving or what?
I mean, I think we should try to get some information out of him because he's been working Fuji, so we might be able to get some details.
All right. Okay.
But
So I'm gonna
Fuji again. I'm trying to connect it. I thought this guy was one of the pillars. So for some reason,
he's
No.
both.
No, he
He's
wasn't a
both,
pillar. He's a hire.
He's a contractor that works with Fuji-san.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And he's
I'm just trying to remember.
Yeah. So yeah, he's definitely not like a proper and he's definitely not one of the pillars, but he's kind of been a problem, and he did try to kill us all.
He's an information broker for Fuji-san, using his net running skills. Slink could have done the same thing for them, So, Slink just doesn't work for Fuji-san. He's like, I'll work with Fuji-san, But there are net runners of that caliber all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll make my way to the tower then. Okay.
Like if it comes down to it, I have no issue with us putting him down. But I think we can possibly get some information out of him, and I want his journal.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you guys have your brosefs in hand and you're walking towards the tower, Doc, you get stopped by a hand on your chest, and the person that does that to you is wearing a leather jacket with the logo of a swordfish on it, and you see he's backed up by 4 other guys that are kind of wearing the same kind of leather jacket. And he says, "Whoa there, Choom. You're visiting, aren't you?"
Who knows?
I know. I've never seen you here before.
Wow, congratulations, detective.
No, hold on, wait, hold on. We're talking. We're having a conversation. I think
Talking about what?
well, the visitor tax, of course.
Yeah, sure. The visitor tax. I have a tax exemption. I'm sure you didn't know about it.
Huh. Yeah, that's just that's strange. That's strange, Choom, because I don't remember ever giving you a tax exemption.
You just must have forgot you. Just it happens all the time. Just don't worry about it, all right? And I tapped my Militech AR. It's all good.
Roll
Turn
a
towards Theo, and it's like, who are the fish boys?
persuasion, Doc.
The towel.
Okay. Persuasion is not great. I'll put 4 luck into this.
If I see this going on, I'll let him handle it for now. But I'll hang back just in case it kicks off.
This is what happens, John.
There it is. There it is.
And here comes a 10.
The curse has remained. Good. We're all
we have a 1, and what's next?
You can have hope. No, that's
Hey, all things considered, another 1 is not bad. So what's the total?
Yeah.
10?
10 total. Okay.
Because it's plus minus 0, right?
Yeah, it's basically whatever your base
plus
is.
1 minus 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, your base plus your luck.
So so that's 10 with my luck.
Okay, 10 with your luck. He looks at your AR and he says, "Oh, that's such a fancy piece of machinery, Choom. Wherever can I find something like that?" And then he pulls his jacket and he has his own Militech AR under his jacket.
Can I get behind this guy? And I want to get the okay, well that's fine. It's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna try it anyway. I want to go behind this guy through the crowd and put my Malorian into his back, like literally just put it at the small of his back.
So the way that it's set up is it's him in front, 4 of his guys behind him, and he's talking to Doc. So you'd have to go through behind. You have to go through his 4 guys, basically.
You'd have to.
I'll just like, oh sorry, Choom, and like I stumble my way through, but into his back, and then get the Malorian out, put it in his back, like sort of a thing.
Can I follow Theo and put my handgun against one of his goons?
So I need both of you to roll a stealth.
I can do that.
Okay.
What's my stealth?
Oh, 14. Nice. Okay, let's do it.
All right, this is Theo's guy.
19.
Okay.
Oh, that is a 21.
All right. Perfect. So yeah, you guys do just that. Out of nowhere, Theo, your Malorian's on this guy's back and he just tenses up. And then Slink, same thing for you. You caught one of his guys unaware. And so you got 2 guys with guns on them.
I'm just gonna say into his ear, are you harassing my colleague, Choom? That's not cool.
Oh, shit. No, you know what, Choom? I just forgot that he had an exemption. We were just discussing that, that's all.
That's all right, it happens. As it happens, we all have exemptions, and I point to the rest of us. But I'm sure you understand, like, how this works.
Yeah, true. No, I get it. And he has his hands up like this, and he says, "Can I turn around and walk away?"
No. Yeah, you can stay there for a sec. We'll walk away. Don't you worry. We'll walk away. And as he does that, I'm just gonna do you and Leon where the knife disappears. And do that like literally I disappear into the crowd and the Malorian just like disappears from his back and I'm in the crowd again.
You remove that iron from out of his back. I do have a question. Shall we say it's a tax refund? Just some information.
Okay. Yeah, Choom. I mean, whatever you need, I'm here at your service.
On the lookout for you guys, visitors, shall we say, have you seen a guy around here and called Darby over to help me with the description of the harpy?
I walk over after sipping my brosif, like kind of
Completely
oblivious to
unaware of
what's
what
going on. But
just
yeah,
happened.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm looking for this guy. I'm looking for Harpy, so I'm not even paying attention to you guys.
It looks like Theo's just got his arm around the guy and they're having a good time. Meanwhile, the other hand's got iron in his back.
Yeah. Is that all I'm good for, Doc? Just giving you accurate descriptions of Harpy?
Don't
What the hell's
worry
going
about
on?
it, Chum. Just help me with the description again. What did the guy look like again?
You know, he looked like half a face. He's got a big cyborg eye. He's got a hook nose. There could be a million people, but I know what he looks like distinctly. But I can't tell you any better.
Did you say his name was Harpy?
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Sorry, Chum. Doesn't ring a bell. Roll a human perception.
Yeah, I was going to say I want to check that he's not bluffing.
I'm thinking that's a big old
Yeah,
lie.
I don't even need to roll a perception for that.
Oh,
to know
that
if he's-
is 16
Human
from me.
perception, so-
That is 15 from
15
me.
for me.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, this guy steady. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Darby's ready to walk away. I guess he doesn't know.
No,
Would you
okay.
let me look
Try.
for the Harpy? What are you guys doing? This is pointless.
I'm gonna kind of give a nod to Theo, or like a head shake to Theo, and I'm going to rack my pistol at this guy's back.
Okay. I'm gonna like mine's in there as well, and I'm like, I say, I don't. Okay. What's your name, dude?
Big flex.
Your name's Big Flex.
Actually, chuckles at that.
Okay. All right, Tune. All right.
Big flex.
Listen here, Big Flex. You mind if I call you Big?
That's what my lady calls me.
All right. Listen here, Flex.
Oh, Tiny. I'm going to call him Tiny.
There's one thing I really cannot stand. It's lies. And I can tell when somebody's lying to me. And it really annoys me. In fact, my fingers just start twitching randomly whenever I hear lies. It's incredible. You know what's pressed into your back right now? A Malorian Arms 500 with incendiary ammo. I could turn your lower half of your body, all of your gut, into sludge, molten sludge at the flick of a finger. Tell me who this guy is, where he is, and what you know. I'm going to pull the fucking trigger, and nobody around here will care.
All right, Chum, relax, okay? We don't need you twitching your hand there, okay? I like my insides exactly where they are.
Yeah, you do.
All right, look, come on. Everybody around here knows who the Harpy is, all right? He's well connected, okay? He might be a little chump, a little scrawny little wimp, and a nerd, but he's well connected.
Who to?
Shit. Listen, Eddie's talk, okay? And I don't know who he works for or what he does, but they pay him well, and he spreads the wealth in Pack Arc. Okay? So, me helping you find him not only hurts my pockets, it hurts everybody's pockets.
What kind of wealth is he spreading?
Straight
Let's talk
cash,
numbers.
Jim. Straight cash.
Yeah, let's talk.
How
Let's
much?
talk numbers.
Let's talk zeros.
What, you're talking about maybe undercutting him?
I'm gonna cock the hammer on the Malorian.
Easy,
So it makes an audible click.
Easy, Chum, easy.
We ain't there yet. I ask the questions, you answer them. How much?
Yeah, if you mind.
He pays all the gangs around 500 to 1,000 eddies a month for protection. All right. So you're putting me in
What
a
about
really
you?
bad spot. I'm
What
one
about
of
you?
them. I'm one of them, Choom. I'm one of them.
You get 500 eddies a month.
I do.
All right. I'm gonna look at everybody. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna. They can tell me to fuck off later, but I'm gonna say okay. How about this? I take this gun away. I give you $2,000 as a severance deal from your deal with him, and you tell me everything I want to know about him. I want to know who he's working for. I want to know where he hangs out. I want to know everything. After that, you can walk away.
$2,000.
Well,
Come
why
on,
don't you
Choom.
not just get us a name? Sorry.
I'm gonna twist his head
Yeah.
down in the crowd and come in front of him and like show like 1,000 just in my hand, just like, and then put it away again.
Yeah, by the way, you've noticed that if there were any onlookers, that once you put the Malorian on his back and Slink, you did the same, most people just kind of just went on with their business because they don't want to get involved.
Mm.
Yeah, this ain't the kind of place.
They give you guys a little bit of a wide berth, you know, and also they know, like, you know, that these guys are gang members. So the people around you are just wary of you. They give you a little bit of a wide berth, but they're not getting involved with anything that you're doing. And he looks at the eddies and he says, all right, Choom, all right. Okay, we can work out a deal. I think that'll work, right, boys? And the other guys just like nod their head.
All right. So I put the Malorian away. Okay. So, what do you got for me?
All right, well, there's two places where you can find him, okay? He's either going to be in the tower, where he usually goes. I don't know why. We don't get to go to the tower, all right? Maybe Rapunzel's there. All right, you're not in the mood for jokes. Or he's in the
really
living...
good at them.
Point taken. He's also in the living habs underground, you know, below sea level. That's where most people live. He's got a place in there. I haven't been there personally. I know the area where you can find him, but I haven't been there myself. There is a third place that I've heard of. He goes to the Voodoo Boys to get some gear sometimes. Works with them. Like I said, he spreads the wealth, Choom. And that's about
Do
it.
you know where he's holed up most of the time?
Yeah, like I said, he's probably either in the living habs or the tower.
Okay. Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I with? I'm with myself, Choom. I've been living in Pack Arc my whole life.
So no connections, no one's gonna come after me if I fucking waste you right here, right now?
No. Well, now that you mention it, Vargas and I go real way back. You know, you don't want to mess with Dogtown, Choom.
Alright.
Should we roll human perception on that one?
Yep, if you want.
No, it's bullshit. I'm not going with that. Okay. I'm gonna say
Flink's gonna see if she can tell if he's
I gotta
Blake
say big
believes him.
flex.
yeah,
Yeah,
believes him 100%.
I've got to say big flex. That information probably not worth $2,000. And now I'm in the conundrum of, you know who I'm here for. How do I let you go when you may go straight to our friend, the Harpy, and tell him that I'm coming?
All right. Whoa. Relax. It's not over.
Decisions.
It's not over. All right. I'll take you to his hab. I'm sure we can find his hab.
I turn around to everybody else like,
Yeah,
Right.
an introduction in order.
lose the goons, and you take us.
No,
In fact,
keep
no.
the goons.
Yeah, are they cool? Are they your goons? These are your guys?
Yeah, I mean, these guys will follow me to the end of the earth.
All right.
They look like they'll
well-
follow him to the end of the earth.
Well,
No,
I
you
mean,
see a lot of them crossing their arms like angry, but maybe they're holding on to the idea that some of that 2,000 eddies will come to them, but you can see that they're unsure.
All right, I'm gonna say
Talk to the nearest one and I say, If I give you 1,000 eddies right now, would you beat him up?
The closest one to you looks at you and says, "Deal, Choom. Put it in my hand."
Okay. Well, I'll think about it. Don't worry about it. I want them to come with us. I think it's better that they come with us.
All right. I'm
Y'all
going
do
to
a
say
good
so
job,
they,
and there'll be a little bit more cash in it.
yeah,
Hold on.
I'm gonna say
Hold
that
on,
they-
hold on,
they
hold
hear
on.
that as well.
That same guy says, like, "Hold on, Choom. Are you just messing with me? You're just asking me questions to find out my answers? Either put the 1,000 eddies in my hand or not."
Listen, Choom, I'm sussing the situation. If you stay with me, this night is going to be very, very good for you. You get me?
Big flex. It's about time that he swam with the fishes. We don't need him. If you need to find the harpy, if you need information, we can do the same thing. You don't need him either. Now, boys.
I'm going to look at
Boys, come on. You don't mean that. I helped all of you.
Yeah. Got a point.
We got a bit
But
of a mutiny, it seems, on our hands. Yeah.
yeah, we actually do have a meeting on our hands. I'm tempted to just plug this guy right here, right now. To be honest with you. So it hasn't worked this way in Cyberpunk so far, but like a point blank shot to the head, I'm guessing won't put us in combat. It'll just kill him.
It'll
right?
kill him, yeah.
He's defenseless. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna look at the other guy and go, "You sure?"
He'll say, "Put that heater away, Choom. It'll attract too much attention." And he pulls out a vibro knife, and so do the other 3 guys. "Let us just take care of this nice and quick. We'll cut him up and fillet
right.
him."
All right. I'm gonna just grab him, like I'm shoving towards him, then walk, and then just like stroll away to look at one of the other stalls.
He's going to try to run away. Do a grapple check.
Of course. Yeah. Sounds good. Grapple is my body. Or is it grapple?
All right, you need a 15 or
Grapple.
more.
Okay. Endurance. Fighting skill. Here we go. Brawling, you mean? Or evasion?
Yeah, brawling. Sorry.
Brawling.
Brawling.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So you need 15 or more, so I need a 2 or more on this.
There you go. Yep.
There we go.
That is a 2 or more.
Yeah, that leather jacket that he was so proud to show you was his downfall. You just hold on to the leather jacket with one hand and twist, and as he's trying to run away, you just use that momentum to pull him back, and you see him tripping up, and he crashes into one of his buddies and right into the vibro knife, and they just stick him, and you see him go as the other guys just you hear the stabbing noises as they hit him, and as the breath is leaving this guy's body, and he just slumps over one of his dudes, and they just let him fall over onto the ground. They flip him over and rip off the swordfish tag off of his leather jacket and wipe the knife on his jacket. They each wipe their knives on his face, on his jacket, on his hair, and he's just bleeding from his eyes, mouth, and nose, wide open eyes on the ground as he's bled out and died right in front of you.
Slink looked.
Okay.
When Slink figured out what was happening, she kind of turned away. She didn't want part of this. She took a couple steps back.
Voluntarily, I probably need to take some humanity loss there for that, considering how I'm feeling about it right now.
All right. Yeah, if you want, that's a 1d6 humanity loss. If you feel like your character just saw something that...
Yeah, well, I'm going on how I'm feeling about it, and I'm feeling Theo and me are basically very similar. So yeah,
You just saw like
39.
a cold-blooded murder for something that you were involved.
I did.
Yeah, you were involved
Really.
in it.
Like,
yeah.
I basically signed his death warrant there. Okay. I'm gonna look at the guys and be like, so that was unpleasant. If you guys don't have any good information, then I don't have any problem going through you one by one and putting you on the ground next to him. Or you can earn some really decent money and show me what I want to fucking see. Which is it gonna be?
So the guy that you just talked to, he says, he puts out his hand. Tech 9, nice to meet you. Fine hair? Is that what your name was? I heard it at the bar.
It's actually Theo, but sure. And I like shake his hand. All right, show me where I need to go.
Let me give you a little information about this place. You're obviously not from here.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the ground section. It's the marketplace where visitors come and go. We got all kinds of fun stuff like gambling, prostitution, and drugs. You know, just the good stuff. Some people, they just waste away until they're rat food. But other people, they haggle around here. Just like we did. And I'm glad that we came to a deal. The lower section where he was talking about where Harpy lives, those are the housing areas. That area was built first, but it's never been maintained. It's below sea level, and you can see cracks on the walls. So just make sure you're not hanging out by one of those cracks. You don't want the Pacific Ocean flooding into your tomb.
All right.
Pacifica Tower, that big jewel that you see over there, is run by bar guests. They operate out of there and have a direct connection to Dogtown. We're not allowed in there. You need authorization to go there, just like you need authorization to land on the AV helipads. The upper buildings to your left over here, right behind me, that's where the night market is, and a hangout for bad guys like me. That's where you might find your Harpy as well, as our illustrious former leader has said. He spread the wealth. He's all over the place, and he's connected. I don't give a shit about him. I don't care if he dies. He hasn't done anything for me. So, you want to find him and plug him? That's fine by me.
Tell you what, you come with
Take
me.
some credits, and I'll put it in their hands. You were saying, Thea?
Yeah, you come with me. With the team. You show me, if you give me information and you lead me to where I can get to him, there'll be more where that came from. At least another $2,000.
I'll take you to exactly where he shits himself every night.
Right. Let's do it.
You guys, he starts heading over towards the lower section of the arcology, and you see people coming in and out of there. Once again, this is like a really packed place. People coming in and out, and it smells horrible. I mean, the lower you get, it smells even worse. Now you have the fishy ocean smell mixed in with the rancid smell of decaying bodies.
Yeah. As we're getting closer to this guy's spot, I'm gonna try to be scanning for cameras and shit between the one we've set up to look for his code and my own. I'm gonna try to see if we can't keep an eye out to see if he's got surveillance set up.
Yeah, sure. Run electronic security at a +2 because of your cyber deck.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Ooh,
I think we're good.
Very good.
What was that like?
Okay, so that is 13 plus the 2 plus, so that's 15 plus 13. That's 28.
So yeah, you're as you guys are going into the lower section of the arcology, your cyber deck is basically like lighting up like a Christmas tree. It's telling you that there is a connection to one of his signatures, an active connection where something is on and being used.
I'd like to try to avoid anything that he's kind of in an active control on.
Well, the
So I'm gonna
signal's
try to-
coming in and out because it's underground, so it's in a lower section, but as you're like moving around, it's like connecting, disconnecting, but it's showing as active, not like as a trace element.
Oh, okay. So it's not like I'm not like seeing a camera. I'm probably seeing his actual.
No,
station.
you're seeing like direct connection where something is being activated, like kind of like it's to you, it's like a beacon, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna, kind of see as we're heading towards, make sure we're heading towards that, and just keep an eye on, if we seem to be taking any concerning detours. I will also kind of nudge Theo and give him the best kind of explanation of where we need to go. Like,
Okay.
I'll send him a message on his agent so he can not, he can know what I'm saying without just hearing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
so as you guys are going down, you keep going down one floor after another, and you can see that the walls around you are solid concrete, but there are definitely cracks. And you even see some of the cracks leaking a little bit of the Pacific Ocean water. Just like, one day the Pacific Ocean might just flood in from one of these cracks. But that's what you're seeing, like, as you're going lower and lower into this section. Someday, unless it is maintained, that this whole place will be flooded and everybody inside, like thousands of people, would die and drown.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a message to the group, and it's just gonna be all caps, no grenades, a lot of exclamation points on the
Okay.
agents.
I'll send it back an emoji, like a sad face.
So yeah, as you guys are going down, you see these swordfish guys chatting with people. They're pointing in different directions. They're finding information for you on where you can find the harpy. And then one of them, Tech9, says, "We got to go down one more floor."
Does that track with what my tracker is saying?
Yeah, your tracker signal is like going off the rails. Now the signal's really strong.
Okay.
And then
Hold on.
he goes down one more floor, and each floor has this like giant hallway where people come in and out of these metal doors, and you're presuming that this is like their living quarters that people are coming in and out of. So you're seeing the same thing. You're seeing families, you're seeing like welcome mats. People are trying to make it their own. There's like lights strung up and down the hallways. And then the swordfish guys, they beckon you to follow them, and they finally get to a door that's labeled 118. And he says, "This is it. I had to pick up a package here." It's just solid green.
I'm gonna give Theo a nod, and I'm going to. I'm also going to do the net running interface
Should
check
we
to see where the nearest node is to here.
Okay, go ahead.
That is 8 total.
Yeah, within 8, because of your proximity, it's directly inside.
All right, I'm gonna kind of whisper. He's got a node here, and
I'm gonna
tracks from
check
what
out
I
the door.
found.
I'm just gonna check out the door, like push it a bit, sense it for pressure plates, things like that. Get a knife out, go underneath it, make sure there's nothing untoward that we might be setting off. The normal merc shit.
So yeah, that is also electronic security tech. So it's electronic / security tech. So it's the security tech version of that skill. So if you want, somebody could roll that if they have a higher skill.
I've got 2 in that, but like somebody else can do it.
Yeah, maybe someone. I got 8.
I've got 14.
Yeah, let Dobby do it.
I'll roll it. I'll give it a go. I'll roll it. But
No.
Yeah, I've got a 5. Yeah, that's not.
I think Slinks is the highest.
Yeah.
I think Darby's is actually
Is it?
higher than mine.
Oh, is it?
I think because
got
Darby is
21 total.
15.
21?
I've got 13,
Is
21
it
total.
15?
Yours is
No,
yours is
21.
1 higher than mine. So yours is 14, mine is 13. But since I rolled 1 higher than you, we
Okay,
both
okay.
got the same roll.
So
We
Theo,
both got 21.
perfect. So Theo, right when you were about to push the door to test it, Darby and Slink just like grabbed your arms, like stop. And they saw a fishing line that went under the door, and went around the lock. There is a number pad lock on there that obviously Harpy installed because nobody else has that. Everybody just has a normal door. But there's a number pad lock and there's an analog lock on it. And this is like a very locked up door. But Slink and Darby, you guys can both see that there is a mechanism with a fishing line that connects to something inside that will trigger as soon as the door is opened.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be bad news if we go this way, so...
Yeah. With our checks, would we be able to... Do you think we'd be able to safely... Or do we think that we'd be able to safely disable it? Or would it be better to find another way in based on our checks?
The best way to get through is through the number pad, because that would mean that whoever lives there is getting in there their normal way. So do you notice that, Darby, that
Sounds like
a basic tech, you can use the number pad?
Time to jack in somebody.
I think Slink, this one's for you. It's too many unknowns trying to put this wire. I mean, it could go bang if we try and...
Well, with your
also,
roll, Darby, that there's no like trigger mechanism on the number pad. You can like take the number pad apart.
Yeah.
So it's either a basic tech or try to disable the trap.
Also, for me, it's not Slink's like...
Well, your basic tech is better. You could do either one. Either one of you can do it.
Do the basic tech, Darby. It's your time to shine.
I could support because I think I've also got a 13 in basic tech.
You could both roll.
Okay. 10. 16, isn't it? It's 13 for basic.
Yep, 16.
Oh, that's much better.
No, 17. No, I've got 14 in basic.
Yeah.
Okay, 17.
I've got 13 plus 9, 22.
Okay, so 17 plus 1 is an 18. So yeah, with an 18, Darby, you take out your tools and you break open the number pad, and there's like a bunch of wires in there. And you basically you splice one of the wires, the red wire, and you put it together. And then you take out a lighter, and using the spark from the lighter, you engage something, and then you hear click, click as the door unlocks. And it opens, and there's a fishing line that's connected to the door that doesn't get ripped or triggered, but inside is a shotgun aimed outside the doorway that doesn't get triggered, and a bandolier frag grenades right above your head that doesn't fall.
Oh.
Now that we're on this side of this, can we disassemble that trap?
Yeah, it's easy. You just take it apart.
I'm going to disassemble that before somebody bumps it.
Yeah, you do just that. Yeah, it's a simple maneuver. The fishing line would pull the pins on the grenades, but you basically just disable all that. You take the fishing line off of the trigger of the shotgun, and inside you see a hastily rushed, cleaned out living hab. Literally, like, you can touch all 4 walls. Mm-hmm. That's how close it is. And you can see the area. You could see this giant rig where a bunch of monitors are connected, but there's no computer tower. There's no electronics to be found there. And it looks like whoever lived here has hastily left the area.
Parrots.
Take a look around, see if he's left anything that would be of value for me to help try to track him, or get better identification on who this guy is.
Roll a conceal reveal.
All right.
All of you can, really. And as you guys walk in, the swordfish guys kind of like peek in, and they go like, "All right, Choom, I did what you asked. I brought you to where he lives."
I got
a
14.
That's much better for me.
How's I know whether he was going to be here or not? I did my job. I told you where he lives. This is where you could camp out here. Wait for him to come back.
No, remember what I said.
Back.
You give me information to when I get my guy, then you get paid. Is he here?
Maybe he'll come back, Choom. I'm not going to follow you to the ends of the earth.
Man. He's
not
coming
back.
All right.
Explain it.
Now you're fucking with me, Choom.
I know a blown joint when I see one. He ain't coming back here.
Well, what does that have to do with us, Choom? Like I said, I brought you to where he lives. All right? At least pay me half and let me walk away from this.
And I look at him, and I just like the glasses just come down at that, and I say, fucking excuse me.
He's like looking at you silently. The other guys behind him, they all tense up. Everybody kind of tenses up.
Link is oblivious. She's looking.
Yeah.
You're doing business like 4 bitches, okay? You stick to the deal we did at the start. Stop acting like a fucking rat, and maybe you'll get off this ship. If you know what I'm saying. You carry on acting like a fucking rat. Well.
All right, so we're going to do a face down. This is the first face down of the campaign.
Yay!
All right.
I love these. Yeah,
So a face down is where you both roll 1d10 and you add your reputation modifier to it. So reputation is something that is fluid in this game. It is, you don't have a lot of reputation here in PACARC, but you do have reputation as a merc in Night City. So all that put together, I'm going to give you a reputation of a 5. Okay?
Okay.
So
The D10,
if it was in Night City in the air, like maybe Tiger Claw's territory, you would have like a reputation 7. That's also how people like know who you are. So if you're in Tiger Claw territory, I roll a d10 and I roll under that stat, then someone recognizes you.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a face-off.
So
So
cool
higher numbers
plus
better.
reputation, right?
Yeah, it's cool plus reputation plus 1d10.
Plus a D10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
I
guy.
found it in the book.
Yeah.
So I've got a cool of 8.
All right. So 8
Oh,
plus 5 plus 1d10. This guy's gonna be 6 plus 4 plus 1d10. So 10.
8 plus 5.
I think he's peeing
13.
himself.
13, 19.
Okay. 19.
Holy shit.
I think he might have peed himself a
Yeah.
little bit.
So he looks at you and he says, you know what, Choom? I'm going to be real with you. I don't have much else to offer you, okay? I don't know anything else. Our illustrious leader knew a little bit more. And, he's not going to be doing any more talking. I just knew where he lived. I thought we'd find him here. He's not here, okay? And I got nothing else to do. I can't go to Barghest territory. I can't go to the tower.
Okay. I'll give him 500. I'll give him 500. You got your 1,000. There's another 500. Fuck off.
He doesn't waste any time. He takes the cash. The other 3 guys, they just scurry off. They scurry off as fast as they can without looking back.
So we did our conceal reveal. I didn't do that well. I got like a fucking 14.
14.
But
All right. What else?
But Board did pretty good.
Ooh. What do you got, Doc?
I got its conceal reveal 16.
All right, Darby.
Nice.
Theo, you were a little busy.
I got 18.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I was doing something else.
18, you said?
Yeah, I got 18.
Yeah, so
and I got a 6.
there isn't a lot of space here, so it's not an extensive search, but you guys are moving things around. You're looking behind monitors. You even like open up one of the monitors to see if there's maybe something hidden inside. And Darby, as you're like shuffling out of the way for Slink to look into one area, you step on a piece of the ground that just kind of like moves a little bit, like the rock under you moves slightly, like it wasn't a smooth, like it wasn't a solid area, and you find kind of a false floor. And
Sling, Doc, I think I found something. Yeah, go ahead.
What have we got?
you lift up that false floor, and under it there's a bunch of bugs and worms crawling around, and it's damp and nasty, and just like the smell of the ocean comes from there. But inside that damp little hole, there is a plastic wrapped journal, leather bound journal.
Don't.
God damn it.
This look familiar, Sling?
Yes, I mean, Slink is not bothered by bugs and worms and shit, like, at all. She's had to get, into the grime sometimes, so she just fucking reaches in and grabs that thing. And, like, dusts off the bugs. And it's like, and I'm assuming on the front is going to be a fairly recognizable message.
Yep. It says,
Yeah.
to be frank with you.
Nice.
Like you just see like a sigh of like, and then she's gonna pocket it for now.
All right. Doesn't even want to read it,
Yeah.
huh? Okay.
Well, she wants to get out of here because she doesn't want to be in this kind of space to read it.
All right.
I
She wants
just
to
said,
get out of
Slink's
the-
curious that he left the journal. You would think that would be important.
Can I at the kind of the tracker setup I had going? Does it still show anything, or is it kind of?
Yeah, it's showing a green signal, and underneath the journal, you see this small electronic device. It's just really simple antenna, green on switch on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I like pull it up and look at it and see if I can figure out if there's any sort of real time connection between him and it, or if it's just something that sends a signal that looks like it.
It seems that it's a very simple device. You don't really have to roll for it. It's just sending a signal. The closer you do bring it to that cyber deck of yours, the signal gets stronger. So, you can deduce pretty accurately that this was left behind for you.
All right,
Seems like this harpy's one step ahead of us.
I thought, Slink, you knew that you made sure that he didn't even know you were tracking him.
Well, he found out at some point. Maybe someone out here knew that we were asking questions. He left in a hurry.
He probably knew that you tried to lock him into that dungeon and stuff like that, so he knows that you might have left some trace. I don't know. I don't think.
Not as I could. I don't know, but
maybe he left a note.
let's get out of this room in case he set up any more surprises for us, and we'll look on the way back up.
Sounds good.
Yeah, there's nothing else in this room. Everything's been cleaned out.
I'm going to turn on. Actually, I'm going to put the switch back where I found it. Leave it running.
I'll take the frag grenades.
Yeah, it's
we disabled the frag grenades.
Yeah, it's a bundle of 3 of them. So
Yeah, I'll take those.
the shotgun is
And the
nothing interesting. It's a sawed-off shotgun.
I'll take the bullets out of the shotgun.
Sure. You find
You can have the shotgun. I don't think anyone else wants it.
It's useless. Take the
there are 5 shells, 5 slugs in there.
I'll take 5 shotgun shells.
Yep, you unload the shotgun and 5 slugs come out.
I got something out of this trip.
There better be cheese.
Okay, one of the grenades.
I'm gonna as we head out, I'm gonna like get up. So he'll have to go down there to see that we actually went inside. I'm gonna kind of leave the tracker where it was on, so that if he, so he doesn't have a clear indicator that we've found it.
All right. You do just that.
Right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's Barguest time.
Yeah,
sounds
time
about
for the
right.
power.
But yeah, once we're out of the room and maybe up a floor, then Slink's gonna start looking at the journal. She just wanted to have some distance between us and that room, just in case.
Okay. Yeah, you do just that. Your exit out of the area is pretty uneventful. You just look like people, other than the neighbors looking at you oddly because they know you don't belong there. His direct neighbors know him, so they kind of just like look at you, look away. They don't want to be involved, and you guys look too dangerous. And as you guys are heading up, Slink, you open the journal, and you can see that a bunch of pages were ripped out. They were torn out, but you can tell that they were torn out a long time ago. It's not something that happened just now, because the torn out pages are dull and frayed. They don't look like fresh tears. And there is one page left, and in it says, sorry, right here. It says, "You're getting warmer. It's good that you still know how to track, but you came to the wrong place, Slink. Frank would surely be disappointed."
So I think we definitely shoot this guy when we find him. Maybe not kill him, but
if
I might
I
be
see, if I see the look on her face, I'll be like, "What's the deal? Turn that frown upside down."
I'm gonna show him the page. I'm just gonna show it to him.
Oh shit! You got burned. Somebody had to pop your cherry at some point. Don't worry about it. Happens to all of us.
I'm gonna smack him with a journal.
The sound of the smack reverberates around the underground sound of the staircase.
And Slink's gonna walk on ahead.
Women. And that's like pick up the journal. I guess I'll just hold on.
Oh no, she smacked you with it and kept it. She just.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You got slapped.
Okay.
There's a baton.
I guess we're like calling off the search then, or what? What are we doing?
Slink's gonna, as they're going up, see if the tracker setup has anything coming in from the tower.
You're not getting any signal from the tower. You're getting nothing currently at the moment coming out of there, but you guys do notice something, and you don't even have to roll for it because it is so obvious. An AV is landing on the helipad, 2 AVs to be exact, and it's kind of a rare sight because only authorized AVs can land. So the noise of an AV landing gets everybody's attention, even if it's just for a moment, where they all kind of look up. It's like when a helicopter flies too low and everybody just kind of looks up and then continues on their day. It's the same kind of idea. But let me get a perception check from you guys.
I think I have. Oh no, I don't have binoculars in this one.
Oh yeah, if you have Cyber Eye with zooming, then definitely you'll get a +2.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
nice.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember. Okay.
There you go.
Damn.
Oh,
You get it.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh my god. You guys are wasting
Everyone's
it.
like,
You guys are wasting it, dude.
I know, but we all
all
really want to
tens.
see this guy. Oh my god. Perception is 13 plus 15 is 28 for me.
that's a 38 for me.
30 for me.
All right, you guys.
Like,
You're
Well,
That zooms in right to the mustache.
yeah.
There was
You
just a guy with a pair of binoculars walking by. I just grab him.
yeah. Yeah, you guys, at first you only saw the underbelly of these aerial vehicles, but then when you saw the side and the profile and the silhouette and everything, you remember the last time you saw such a vehicle was when you dealt with Fujisan. These are unmarked Fujisan security vehicles, and the reason they're unmarked is because only the most elite security of Fujisan would be using these vehicles. And it seems that 2 of them, loaded with God knows how many guys, has just landed in Pakark.
It is time to
Shit.
go.
Nice.
shit. They might be going straight to the tower as well, right?
That's the only place that they
Yeah.
can go.
Which means he
This could be
might
one of the
still
better-
be in a city, which means he might be getting. This is his ride out.
Could be.
It also they
Or it
also
could be a
might
very
he
important
also might have called them
visitor.
on us because
Mm.
you know
Are there security
we
guards,
may
or is
be
it
a
just like
problem.
them?
The
Like them? It's just
you can't really, from the lower area that you're at, you just from the eye line, you can't see who gets out of the vehicle. But when you guys were flying over, you saw Barguest uniforms below. You know, it's that lime green. It's hard to, you know, not see that lime green from the darkness of the pack arc. But they patrol that entire area. They're like the air traffic control, directing people and everything. So it's just littered with Barguest up there.
okay. Well, if we go up there and things go south, we're not coming out. Is my problem?
Yeah,
We rely on your AV piloting. That's what we do.
Oof.
I think we come back for be another time. This is if he's got the
What?
either they're there to pull him out or hunt us down. Either way,
I'm gonna message Aura. I'm gonna get her on the radio. Aura, can you check recent communications between AEVs, and can you check what the itinerary is for the AEVs that have just landed in our vicinity? I've just seen it. I can zoom on my agent. Like I can see it. I'll send you the serial numbers now. I click the serial numbers of the AVs that are coming in or have landed.
Very well. One moment, please. And she's going to do a library search. Roll me a d10, either Steady or David.
Yeah, let's do the tech electronics stuff.
roll it then.
Yeah, she has a
Yeah,
plus
come on.
11.
Oh my
7.
god.
All right, so at an 18, she starts going through the logs, and she'll come back and say that it's encrypted. It's heavily encrypted. You know, whoever was driving these vehicles has very heavily encrypted security. The only thing that they can see is that they took a direct flight out of the regular routes. They didn't take like a regular route. It was like point A to point B from Fujisan headquarters to the pack arc in a kind of like in a rush. You know, they were trying to get here as fast as they can.
Yeah, he's exfilling. He's exfilling. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like.
Thanks, Aura.
I'm going to turn to Theo. It's like we need to get this sent to. If we can get this sent to Night Watch from someone who has nothing to do with us, I think we can make his life a lot harder. I'm gonna like the modified cyber deck.
I'm gonna give her a nod. All right. I'm
Might
gonna
be our only chance to get him though.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the ifs to her. Like he's right there. Like we can try and get our way in there and try and get him.
I don't think we're gonna get in and out of there. We are not ready for an assault on a fortress, which is what this is.
Okay. All right.
Well, there'll be another chance to grab him.
Let me give Giselle a call. 1 sec. I'm gonna give Giselle a quick call on the.
We could just tail the AVs in our own AV.
Nah,
Well, they-
that would be.
they're not- they don't have
Fujisan
to
headquarters. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not driving
nobody
that
will
thing.
notice.
I'm not driving that thing through the fucking city in a chase.
Well,
I'm
see-
gonna call
just-
Giselle.
Theo,
Just
as
to clear
you
something off, John.
go ahead, Doc.
The cyber art, even with my 400 times magnification, I couldn't see anything else about who got out with my roll.
No, because when they landed, they were out of your eye line because you were on the lower floor.
Okay, all right.
So
Okay, no worries,
Fine.
just checking.
yeah, but you
Like,
saw.
we could go up into one of the other buildings and try to get an angle on it. That also means that we're somewhere,
Well, by the time you do get into these upper areas, they'll probably already be in the tower. So it'll be hard
I'm just going
to.
to call.
What we
Unfortunately.
could do is get to a spot and wait to see if he actually exfils.
And then
We could
yeah,
confirm them leaving.
you could
I
do
mean,
that.
yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I mean, all right. I'll walk to a high vantage point. Let's say I can't get signal. I'll walk to a high vantage point so I can see the AVs and who's getting in them, and then I'll call Giselle when I'm at that vantage point.
Well,
I mean,
as
because Doc has, his cyber eye and a sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
What, you want me to take a shot?
Take the shot.
I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, it might be worth it. We
Fucking
don't know
hell
who
yeah,
else
we
is
do.
on that ship.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, I'm going up to find a decent vantage point for Doc, and I can make a call to
I'll be
Giselle as
quick.
well.
We got to be quick. We don't know how much
Yeah,
time we have.
I'm rushing up there now.
Getting into the car already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a message to Aura to be ready for a fairly quick exfil. We'll probably meet you right outside.
Shit is about to hit the fan. Let's do this.
all right.
Do I need to roll
Maybe.
anything to find this place?
So yeah, no, you guys are just going basically up into this night market area, where do you notice that there are no children or anybody that can't defend themselves is not like in this area. This is like bad guy territory, and you guys frankly look like the same kind of bad guys too. You're just in with this bunch, but there's a lot of like hard-nosed people walking around making deals. You see some street vendors up there, and you see them passing like weaponry to each other and ammunition and changing money. Nothing special. You're not seeing anything exotic. This is just like run-of-the-mill arms dealing, drug dealing, cyber chop shop, cyberware, stuff like that. And you're making your way up, and when you get up to like about halfway of the arcology here, you finally get a signal, Theo.
Okay. And is this a good vantage point? I'm going to look at Doc and say,
you could see the helipad from there now. Yeah, you could definitely see down to the helipad. The Fujisan vehicles are still there. There's Barghest all around him. Just like, kind of like fanning around them, like looking around, scoping the area, but there are no Fujisan to be seen.
I'll tell you guys to just watch my back while I sit up.
Yeah. We're all here. It's fine. I'm going to
keep
call...
an eye at the ground in case people come out the tower, like a bunch of security guys.
I'm going to call Giselle.
Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. Giselle's boom boom room.
What? Giselle's what?
It's a joke, Theo. What's going on?
Oh, okay. All right. There's no boom boom room till I'm there. You know that. There's only one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Moving on. I have in my possession something that you might find very interesting, or at least Netwatch might find very interesting, and might pay you a pretty penny for getting a hold of as well.
I'm listening. What's up, Jum?
It is a, shall we say, a cheat sheet of a lot of hacking signatures, to say the least. You know me, I'm a gun guy, but you know how good Slink is at this stuff, and she was basically salivating at the mouth looking at this thing, so she can't use it, but Netflix can. So I'm thinking you're the middleman.
Netflix can definitely use what Slink has.
Yeah.
Well, those net fucks are the police. You know that, Jum. You're telling me to rat somebody out?
Oh, trust me, this person who's we're working against is, number one, they're Fuji-san. So this could blow up in their face if this gets to the police, if it gets to Netwatch. And I thought that's what you wanted. I thought you might want to stick a finger in their eye.
All right. What's in it for me, Jum? Come on. I know we're best friends and everything, but I'm working for Hornet now, and I'm a little bit busy.
How about an even split?
Okay. It's always fair with me and you.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
All right.
Where you hold up now, by the way?
Well, he's got me working the docks. Remember, the security was a little lackluster, so I told him about all the different
Yeah.
holes here, and I'm helping him patch them up.
You still in the same place?
Yeah.
All right, expect another bottle of the good stuff headed your way.
Oh,
Maybe with a
shit.
little extra.
Oh, I missed that bottle. All right.
Hell yeah. All right, I'll get the goods to you when I get out of here, all right?
Yeah, that makes it worth my while. All right. I'll send this
All right.
signal out anonymously, of course.
Sounds good. I'll see you later.
So you basically would just connect your agent to the cyber deck. The cyber deck will send all the signatures to your agent. You'll text it to her. She knows what to do with all that gobbledygook. Puts it all together into a file and says,
I was guessing it's basically a hacker knock list or something, like, you know, all of the different accounts and things they're using and stuff.
yeah, it's just like all kind of incriminating information that they can cross-reference on their databases and track down, because someone like Harpy and even Slink, to be honest with you, has a record in NetWatch. They don't know who this person is, but they know what they've done.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're basically helping them connect the dots, is what you're doing.
And, you know, throwing a little bit of a red herring on the whole, you know, net search situation.
Yeah, you guys do
Well,
that.
even if he gets out of here, his life's going to be a lot harder, so contingency.
Yeah, as you guys are doing that, you're doing that whole transference and everything. And you notice that a couple guys with a darker skin complexion kind of look in your general direction. Darby, you know them to be voodoo boys just from the way that they're dressed up. And they're eyeing the cyber deck that you have there and that you're messing with and connecting to the agent. They see you connecting a cyber deck to an agent. Hey, is that for sale?
George, when I'm done with it.
It's clean old tech,
I
Joe.
say, in Creole, I'll say keep walking.
Oh shit, Joe. You speak the father tongue.
I just nod.
Wait a
Another
minute.
time.
You look a little familiar.
Oh.
Here's your reputation, Darby.
Mm-hmm.
See how
Oh yeah, I know who you are. Darby Manafau, is that what it was?
Yeah? Who's asking?
Oh, just me. I'm asking.
Okay. As I say, keep walking. And I'm still talking in Creole as I'm saying all of this.
He responds back in Creole, if I need directions, I could find my own. I don't need you to tell me where to go.
Okay. Good talk. Have we got a problem? I mean, you're being very long-winded. Have we got a problem?
Well, maybe we have a problem. This is all in Creole, by the way, guys. You're just hearing them have this conversation. Yeah. Maybe we have a problem.
You can probably tell by Darby's demeanor that he's a bit of like.
I was going to do human perception.
Confrontational with this guy.
Figure out anything.
Yeah, they're obviously these guys are not having a pleasant conversation. There's tension. You know, even without rolling. Yeah, even with the 12, you know that. And he says, you know, we haven't forgotten what you did to Hexbit. Heard you broke his head in half with one of your kicks.
Yeah, I think you'll find Hexbit had a problem with me. I was out of the game. I've not had anything to do with the boys in ages. So Hexbit came looking for trouble and he got it.
Well, the way I see it is we gave you a place to stay. We gave you a place to work. And the way that you said thanks is by killing one of us. Do I have that wrong?
Is the transfer finished?
The transfer's finished. Yeah.
I'm gonna take it out and just throw him the cyber deck. It's like, hey, Chum. Enough of the family speak. Gift him me. Fuck off.
Oh, Chum. I'm a little bit past this. He hands it back to you, Theo.
Oh, cool.
I don't need this anymore, but I'm more interested in your friend here.
Yeah, I mean,
why? I look at Darby like, I'm like, why? Like, it's just why are you interested?
I'm not really
I feel like
paying attention to Theo right now. We're just like locking eyes with this dude, and he said, like, as far as I'm aware, I was indebted to the boys for way longer than I should have, and just because somebody dies using tech wrongly in a gig, then it's not my fault, and that's how Hexbit should have took it. But no, he chased me, and now he's no longer with us.
Okay. Let's say that's true. Roll a persuasion.
I don't think this is my fault there. No.
Please roll high.
Where's,
you never
where is
know.
Can I help him out in any way?
Because I'm just looking at
Yeah.
the sniper scope here.
Anybody can. Yeah.
I'll put 6
Flink's
luck
keeping an
into
eye
it.
out on the tower for guards
Any
coming out.
Fuji san walk out yet? To just so we can get out of here.
6
Hold on,
luck
do we need to
at
roll anything to
7
help him?
at 3. It's 16, is that?
16. Okay. And did you roll to help him out, Theo?
Yeah, I'll roll now.
Okay.
That is 17.
Okay. So you gave him +1 so that he has a 17 as well. And he looks at you up and down. Let's say that's true, Chum. There's still just the principle of it. You understand? You kill one of our own. You're walking around like nothing happened. I don't know. It's hard to stomach that, you know?
I mean, people die. I mean, have you looked around us? And they look at the arc, like, there's dead guys in the gutter over there. Like, no, this is Night City.
I'll tell you what, Chum. Let's make sure there's no hostilities. And in Creole, he says, brotherhood, friendship. And then back to in English, he says, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, let bygones be bygones, or are you wanting, what are you suggesting?
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm because I don't know the demeanor. Is this guy just like trying to shrug it off, or is he sort of insinuating that I'm indebted to the boys? Like,
Roll a human perception. That's why there's a skill for it.
I'm a favor.
I'll try and look at him as well, see what's going on. 17 again.
Ooh.
Nice.
okay, so I get a 14
north
by myself and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
North's from.
Yeah, so
20 plus 23.
yeah. So the two of you can see obviously that his demeanor has changed. He took what you said to heart. You know, it seems like they were trying to size you up to see what was going on. You know, maybe there's no love lost between him and Hexbit. You know, he wasn't really all that loved. You know, you do remember that he kind of went off the script to do what he did with you.
Yeah.
So it's maybe he was just testing the waters to see, like, you know, are you some cold-hearted killer, or did you have a reason for what you did? Are you ashamed of what you did? Whatever. He just wanted to get some kind of read off of you. And so
my
he
response
says,
was quite cold-hearted.
yeah, but you know, it's logical. Hexbit messed with somebody, he got killed. You know, is it the person's fault that killed him, or is it Hexbit's fault for getting himself in that situation? You know.
Right.
So he says,
yeah,
I'll tell you what, Choom. We change contacts. You get my contact, I get your contact. Anytime we need some kind of tech repairs, you come back and work for the boys.
I'm happy to provide services if it's mutually beneficial, but I by no means am I indebted to the boys anymore. And I'll go to do like a traditional sort of voodoo boy sort of like fist bump or whatever they would do.
One second.
Fist bump.
I don't know what they would do. They do gang signs at each other. Like...
Okay, signs. And remember, Captain, be positive.
Deal, Choom. And he puts his fist out like in a normal greeting of the voodoo boys, where they fist bump.
Was
And-
that actually the thing, or is that just now become canon? Because
That's now canon.
I didn't know.
And he pulls out his agent and connects his agent to yours. He does the tap thing. You guys exchange information. And
And what's
he
the name
goes.
that I read on the agent?
The name says unknown. You know, the voodoo boys, when their contacts are unknown. They don't like leaving a signature out there.
And in Creole, I would say, "What do I call you, brother?" or whatever, that sort of thing. They would say.
In Creole, it's fish bait, which is. One second.
Okay.
Shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
Google Translate.
Yep. Amos poisson.
Oh my God.
But you can call me fish bait.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fish bait. Okay. Right. As you were, because we're kind of in the middle of something here.
Yes, you were.
Of course, true.
I know.
Remember, Packart's a dangerous place. Watch yourself.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Keep on the circle rifle.
like, he walks away, and then 3 minutes later, there's like a massive 44 Magnum
Yeah.
shot just like comes out of that area, decks
This
somebody.
is a 50 cal, man.
50 cal, okay.
Yeah, so as
How are you doing? You're setting up? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm like tensed up. I'm ready. I'm looking down the scope, hoping
yes,
that
Link's
this gets
looking
resolved
for-
or someone walks out.
yes. Link's watching the floor, making sure the ground level, making sure that none of that we don't have Fuji-san security coming out.
yeah, so far you haven't seen, you guys have kept eyes on there. I'm sure you've put your jacket on the sniper rifle, so it's not like you just standing there. You know what I mean? You kind of concealed the fact that you're looking down the scope and everything. You have it locked onto the Fujisan vehicles, and as soon as you guys end your conversation with the Voodoo Boys, you just see the two Fujisan vehicles power on and start warming up, and their engines
someone's-
start turning on.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Think
do
if I
like
get
a.
shot, must I take it?
I'm gonna be looking for. I'm still keeping an eye downstairs just in case, but
Keep
kind of like
running.
switching between watching the
I need an answer before.
what was that?
I need an answer before. He might be running to the AV.
If we see him, I
When I
don't
see
think
him, I
it's
take the shot.
I don't think it's
Yes,
a loss
you do.
to
Yeah,
anybody.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I you shoot to kill, but like, I know how to do rifles as well. So can I spot for him?
Absolutely.
Like, gauge the wind. Yeah, I can take everything. So I'm gonna say to Doc, like, Doc, you know how this goes, right? You just take the shot.
Yeah.
Everything else you leave to me. All right. And that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna
That's
lie
true.
down next to him. And then look at what's going on. And I'm gonna get my agent. I'll check the wind, check the differential on what's going on. Anything that could be in the way. That sort of a thing. Maybe check the height on like what a headshot would be for somebody who's 6 foot tall. As they're walking out. That sort of a thing.
All right. So as you guys are doing that, you see the AVs powering on. You're locked in, looking at that pathway coming from the tower to the AV. You're watching it like a hawk. There's bar guests everywhere. They're scanning around, making sure everything is safe. Pretty normal security protocol. And then you see the door open from the Pacifica Tower, and you're expecting somebody to come out. And a few more bar guests come out of the building. And one of them looks at the AV and it does this round maneuver. And slowly you see the AVs just lifting up into the sky. And then they just fly out of Pack Arc.
That was anticlimactic. Not going to lie.
So he's decided
the guy who did the maneuver.
Personal security.
The guy who did the maneuver. Is there anything special about him? Can we tell anything about the guy?
It looked like he was just giving them authorization to leave.
So whoever stayed here is either snuck back on when we were looking, but Doc was looking the entire time.
You didn't see anybody get back on.
Or they're still in the building. They're staying, whoever it is.
Just to confirm, there's no like ultra stealth technology where they could be literally invisible, is there?
There is, but it's super like, experimental military.
Not for a guy at this level.
Yeah. Not for you guys. You're not that special.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that special.
Or even anyone against us is not that special.
Yeah. Nobody is that special.
The pillars, maybe.
The pillars, maybe the pillars, but that's about it.
Okay.
Okay, so now what?
Well,
I need to get down from my buzz.
Well, I vote we head back, unless you want to take a shot at one of these for all time's sake and then leave. But
shoot a pigeon.
I vote we head back because we can't assault that.
Slink, you get a new signature from your cyber deck.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhere close by, on your level.
I say Slink says that out loud. Fuck, and pulls out the gun. It's like, I think we're about to have company real soon.
It's coming from
the AR.
It's coming from a vending machine similar to the one that you saw when you entered.
Oh.
What? What's wrong?
I don't like this.
I'm gonna kind of message over the agent. He knows where we're at.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he's
the cameras around here.
Nah, there's no cameras. There's no technology like
what
that.
Happened. Like Slink,
are you being tracked? Is he doing the same thing you're doing to him?
It's possible. And I'm going to see if I'm gonna.
Yeah, like I said, there's a signal nearby. You can go to it.
I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna have my gun drawn. I'm gonna try to be quiet as I'm coming up to it.
Okay. Let's do that.
I'm gonna do stealth roll.
I'm looking over like
yellow.
The fuck?
We got flashbang, guys. It's on.
Stealth roll. That is a 19 stealth.
Okay, you do just that. You're very, very, very sneaky. As you're going towards the... Hold on.
Vending machine. Ah, my eyes. They burn.
All right, let's put your models somewhere over here, guys.
Where is my guy? Oh, there he is.
Mine's just him.
So you guys are coming out from even this entrance too. It's like both of them lead into there.
You did get blinded, so that makes sense that you're on the ball.
All right. So the rest of you are kind of in the hallway, unless you're also going to roll a stealth. But Slink,
I'll roll stealth to keep up with her. Yeah,
okay.
I'll just hang out in the back just to make sure no one comes up behind us.
Plus 7. That is 23.
23. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are really sneaking out.
21. Yeah, 21.
Yeah,
21.
I was about to say, did I not hear you say 14?
Yeah.
Maths, guys. You're going to need maths.
I thought I was adding things on there, but I'm not. So it's okay.
21, and the signal's coming from this specific vending machine right here. And
I was going to go to Slink and be like, Slink, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna gesture towards the vending machine.
there's a
What?
hooded
Slink,
figure
no
on
time-
the vending machine.
This ain't no time for snacks. Like, is it? What's going on?
I'm gonna shush him and point.
Oh. I get the Malorian out. Like, oh, okay.
Mysterious stranger, folks.
And I guess we're gonna try to sneak up on this guy.
Yeah, you don't really have a good line of sight. Doc, you could see partially his body, and Darby, same thing. But whoever this is a male-shaped figure. Is fiddling with this vending machine, and you can't really see much of them. You'll have better line of sight if you come somewhere around here.
Yeah, I was gonna say come around
here.
the side. I was thinking come around the side. Here.
Or if you hop over this
Get 'em.
garbage here, then you'll really just be in their face.
Hold on, are you stealthing? Is Darby stealthing?
Yeah,
I'll stay.
you'll have to stealth if you're gonna do that.
I'm not a stealthy dude, so like, yeah, I'm
what
leaving
I'm going to do, right, before Slink goes away, I'm going to say, Slink, just head over there, right? Take a look at the guy. I'm going to go over here. And then you tell me whether to jump him or not, right? What the hell's going on? If he tries to get away, I'll jump him, all right?
All right,
I'm
so
gonna come around this
Slink,
way.
you rolled a
I also-
17.
A 19.
19, okay.
And I need to roll. Mine is stealth
Y-
14 plus.
It was the same stealth roll, right? It's not a new.
Yeah, no, it's not a new one. It's the same one that you rolled earlier.
Aw.
Your same
I
one.
know. You had a 21, right? Or 22 or something.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah,
Tried to stop you.
this person's oblivious to you guys coming up, at least is acting that way. And you see they have some kind of device and it's connected into the vending machine. They're like, that never stupid thing. And it's going beep, 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 beep. And then it releases something and they go, yes. And they're pulling out a
They're here
snack.
to kill him. They're not here to help him.
Can I see his face at all from my perspective here?
No, he's completely covered up.
I'm gonna do
I'm
before
gonna
I jump this
message
guy. I
Slink.
want to do a perception to see if I can see if there's anyone else watching this guy.
You're looking
Is there anyone else
around.
out here at all?
Yeah, roll a perception. Go ahead.
I'm actually Slink saying, do I jump him? What do I do?
You could see. You could probably see from your. She's looking around before she goes. That is a total of 16.
All right, with the 16, the adrenaline has you because you're sneaking around and you're about to do something and you're looking around. You don't see any onlookers or anybody around here. You see one guy in the corner over here, kind of passed out, drunk. And then you see other people just kind of shuffling in and out of this area. But this area is largely empty. You're even looking up high, trying to see if there's anybody looking down, and nothing.
And then Slink's gonna kind of kind of shrug herself into a ready, and then come up on this guy with her gun, not pointed up, but in her hands.
Yeah, he's completely oblivious as he's working the vending machine, and his peripherals blocked because of his hoodie. So he's just grabbing various things out of the vending machine and pocketing them, putting them in his pocket, grabbing more stuff, putting it in his pocket, stuffing his pockets.
Yeah, Slink's willing to bet that this guy was just handed this off of to be a diversion, but at this point, she's gonna point the gun at to his side, pull down the hoodie.
He goes, and it's a gray-haired man with a scruffy beard, no cyber eyes, no cyberware or anything, and he looks at you and he says, "No, I'm sorry.
And she's gonna put Slink's gonna put a finger to the lips, shh. Where'd you get the tech?
He gave it to me. He gave it to me. He gave it to
Who?
me. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Where?
You can have it.
Who? Where?
I don't know. I don't know. He gave it to me. He said it'll work on this machine and give me things.
Yeah, where?
I don't know where. I don't know. He left.
Where did he give it to you?
I was sitting here just outside and he came and he gave it to me.
When?
And then he went away. I don't know. He went away.
When? I'm gonna kind of snap my fingers and face.
5 minutes.
When?
5 minutes ago.
Can I turn around and run back to where the AVs were, and I'm going to point to Doc and say, "Come with me." Like both of them, come with me right now. I'm going to barrel it right back to our vantage point.
Well, Theo.
I want to see if there's AVs coming.
Well,
back.
Theo. Well, Theo. Put your guy right here, please.
Oh.
Because as soon as you turn around, that's when you realize you've been had. As they as they rappel down from around this area. One comes out from here.
And I didn't see these guys around because I said I was watching our back and everything.
Yep, you wouldn't see them.
They rappel down, right?
Yeah.
Ads. Yeah.
We have Fuji-san, Elite Security, and Oni Assassins, the ones that were part of Himiko's crew, her former crew.
Guys.
Yeah, you guys didn't have a good time last time they were around. And they come around. One more right here.
Yeah, if they're gonna start moving, I'm gonna start trying to move.
They kind of that's a dead end. You guys have been
get debris between us and me and them.
Yeah, this is all a dead end. This is a sheer cliff right here next to you with the ocean and craggy rocks underneath. The only way to escape is to fly out of there. But they have you surrounded.
Yeah, I think it's time to aim weapons, and I'm gonna send a message
who's that?
to.
Who's that?
That's our
Yeah,
guy.
I'm gonna call out Fuji-san to our two guys, and I'm gonna send a message to Arya to that we need to pick up. Emergency.
It all happened so fast. As the harpy locks eyes with you, Slink, and looks at you and says, "Slink, so disappointing. So disappointing. Frank would just be so disappointed in everything that you've done here."
He's gonna be very disappointed in your corpse.
That's a good one. Well, I'm just doing my part, Slink. You're the hunter, and I'm the hunted. And Frank just wanted to make sure that you had the skills to hunt a cunning prey. But he trained me really well, just like he trained you, Slink. And I knew in that Elf Lines game that there was something missing. There was something different. He looked like Theo Uridine, but he said he was a super fan. But would a super fan really be able to be that efficient? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I know all about this crew. This Uridine crew with one of my former classmates. A doctor and a tech and an AI. Yeah, Fuji-san knows everything about you guys, thanks to me. And I knew that you were the exact crew to do this kind of thing. So, I knew you'd be coming for me. And you fell right into my trap.
Do I need to raise the obvious that we now know where he is?
Yeah.
Take these fucking mooks.
Thanks.
I want to Darby just like comes
Fucking
to
do
think that's happy. That's happy.
Sniper rifle.
Yeah. Guy.
Because he's been obsessed with like describing it. Him all
That's the guy with the thing.
the
Look, got the
session.
thing.
Yes. Well, yes, shoot him.
All right,
Sniper
cool.
rifle out shooting.
I'm getting my Mallory now, and I am firing at this guy, and I'm going for it. Yeah.
All right, let's just straight up, this guy's going to run away and hide over here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
I
nobody.
was going to use him as a meat shield.
Okay, then yeah, that's fine.
Meat shield right away.
He could be a meat shield. That's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll for initiative, and then we're gonna end the session. I know that's gonna suck to all of you. I know it hurts you, but
I
that
want to
way.
go first. I am motivated.
All right. So yeah, it'll be Slink and Theo going first in this combat order. But like I said, this is where we're gonna end our session today. The next time we come back here, we will resolve this combat encounter. As you guys, your bloodlust for trying to kill the harpy has led you into this terrible trap. But a honey badger that's cornered is just as dangerous, or maybe more dangerous. And we'll find that out on the next episode of Cyberpunk 2087.
All right. Hey, thank you. Cheers, John. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Thanks, John.
Yeah.
Awesome as always, man. That was awesome as always.
Brilliant.
All right, dudes, watching. Subscribe to John's channel. There's a few of you here now, which is nice. So subscribe to John's channel. We'll be back pretty soon. We'll try and get this done pretty soon. It's always good to get another session in, because starting a combat and then coming back and going, why are we fighting? Is never a good look. So
Yeah.
we'll try and get that on the go.
No, yeah. We gotta get back.
I am fully aware of the messages I got last time when we were doing this this trial, Doc and not Doc, Darby and Theo, and then we disappeared for 8 weeks. And I was like, they're all just standing there doing nothing. So yeah, we'll try and get it sorted. We'll try and get it sorted.
Yeah, yeah.
Standing there,
Apologies.
menacingly.
Apologies,
You
everyone.
guys will. Yeah, apologies. Yeah, but we will endeavor to be back soon. So we will see you very, very soon. But you have had 2 weeks in a row though, so there you go.
Yeah.
I will see you guys next time. So bye, everyone.
Later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.